Alright. Hello everyone, welcome back once again to Session 4. Session 4 of Curse of Strahd. Last time on Curse of Strahd, you all were venturing down to the basement of the Death House. While you were down there, you encountered a variety of ghouls, except their skin had broadened off so much that you were able to essentially pop them like balloons through the sheer fragility of them, along with their skeletal companions that were shooting arrows at you. You were eventually able to get past them, and you found Mr. and Mrs. Durst having a pleasant conversation with each other. You collected a variety of little trinkets and baubles and items all across down there, and then eventually reached the sacrificial pit, where you were told to sacrifice. And when the sacrifice was made, the house became alive and attempted to eat all of you. Then you all died.
The end.
The end. Curse of Strahd's over. Everyone can go home. You managed to escape through managing to save one of your compatriots from a certain demise. They absolutely would have died, by the way, if they had stayed down there, like 100%. And you were able to reach the top of the house, break down one of the windows, and find your way out, climbing down, where you see Strahd standing there, clapping before you. Very, very good. I am impressed. Usually
Just
when
say-
they...
Before, imagine if we waited a whole week just for you to say the end and be like, okay, that's the end of the session. But we had to wait a whole week.
New characters, everyone.
Hey.
Okay. Easy peasy. That was not even that hard. I say to Strahd.
You're still looking wounded and covered in digestive acidic
Yes.
juices. Yes, I could see. Well, I do believe that going in there was not simply a house trip.
Cabal straight up asks if he was, were you after the child or something else?
He obviously meant that rose that we picked up on the second floor.
Well, I asked him if he was after the child.
Why would I want the child? All I've asked for is but a simple rose. That's it. Do you not
just
tell me that you
OOC.
cannot do something so simple?
OOC, what did he say he would give us again?
Gold, I
Money.
think.
Well, how much money?
Lots.
500 gold pieces.
I
each,
feel
if I
like
recall.
I feel
guess
like
500
regardless
gold
of payment,
pieces.
I'd like to turn in the rose, please.
Did you say 500 gold pieces?
Each, I believe, if I'm recalling correctly.
Okay. Then Melissa's gonna walk up to him. Be like, I have your rose, but that was worth a lot more trouble than 500 gold pieces.
Strahd grabs onto the rose. Interesting. It was not meant to be easy. If it was meant to be easy, I would have given you the money. Right away, as you see them just holding this rose into their hands, with a snap of their fingers, a socket of gold appears in front of each of you.
Wait, I
Right.
didn't give him the rose.
You didn't? You were just like getting ready to hand it?
No. I just walked up to him and said, I have your rose. But it was
That's it?
worth a lot more trouble than 500 gold pieces.
Alright. They're looking at the rose. Will you hand them the rose?
They cannot see the rose, it's inside me. I have it.
Yes. Will you hand them the rose? Or are you just
Not
going
yet.
to keep it there?
Not yet. I have not given him the rose yet.
You okay? Well, then what is the rose?
I would like to ask for more payment in return for so much trouble in attaining this rose.
Interesting. Let's see. You are drained down to 1 maximum HP and are knocked
Wow,
unconscious.
what a rude ass dude.
It is so
Yeah.
quick, the rest of you can barely keep up that they had managed to do this. As they pick up the rose that probably fell after that. Either that or they're going to reach inside of you for it, one way or the other.
Wow.
Dang.
Well,
that sounds
I
like
feel
a lot of-
violated.
I see that you managed to find it, although your companion here seems a little bit more rude than usual. I will not be so kind next time.
Can you bring our companion back, sir?
No. So, as promised, here's your payment. As they snap their fingers and you all find the sackets of gold just materialize in front of you, kind of like plopping down.
I don't ask questions. I take the payment, and that's about it.
500
Strahd,
each.
sir, if I could ask a single question.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
What's a good place to stay in this
No, we already have lodging secured at the end.
Yeah.
He's asking again.
Yes, you will find that the people of my village are most hospitable to you. But you all seem quite a bit competent, -1 right now. I believe you all can do something for me later. I believe so. I have a
Can
task
I-
for you, but yes.
Can I ask what the rose is for?
Ah, yes. You see, this rose, it is mine, yes. If I want it back, I can ask for it back. Yes, that makes sense. And you see them holding the rose and they pluck a petal off of it. And because it is my rose, I can do anything I want with it, yes. As they pluck another petal off. Would you agree with that?
Sure.
If it's your rose, you can do whatever you want. Yep.
Yes, of course. They pluck another petal off. And if I do not want this rose to be beautiful anymore, I can destroy it, yes. Because it is mine. I can do whatever I want. As they take yet another petal off, it's like almost completely torn off at this point.
Sure.
Cool. Then we are on the same page. I could use your assistance with something else. As they throw the rose on the ground and just stomp on it.
Ah.
Atrium's just
Okay.
like he's doing his best poker face, but that one he has like a little twitch, just like on his eye.
Like a literal tear sheds from one of my eyes.
Pointy
As
nose
it-
face.
I know I'm not awake, but I literally can't even while I'm unconscious.
The shadow twitches on the ground. It's like massively desiccated at this point.
Are they shadow stable or?
I mean, Strahd didn't
currently
try to
dying on
not
the ground.
stabilize them, but I imagine
Wait,
Leopold did it.
You literally
Leopold
have
probably could.
one maximum HP. Is there a way to revert to this?
Find
I
out.
mean, are you willing to ask that to Strahd?
Yeah. No.
Would I
Sorry,
know
dude,
if
you're
this?
on your own.
Sorry,
Would I know
I'll-
this is a temporary thing with my knowledges?
I mean, I would assume for the sake of me being able to play the character OOC, it'll probably go
Yeah,
away
but-
after our long rest.
With your Arcana knowledge, Philly, you think it's probably not permanent, but it is Strahd. And your knowledge of vampires, which Strahd is surprisingly one, can only extend so far when you're dealing with a vampire of this caliber. Right,
I
I
stand up.
Wait.
Wait,
I
I have
kind of have
something.
another question.
yes.
Do you know how to help the kid in the church?
Kid in the church. Ah, Doru. Yes, you see, every now and then, when I see a person of exceptional quality, I will turn them into one of my spawns. It is intended to be a sign of respect. But that particular child, that was not my creation. There are sometimes other vampires who I allow to roam about, as is their God-given right to live, I believe. And, well, that sometimes means that they create a new spawn of their own. Who am I to stop it?
So do they belong to them or to him now?
It should, yes. Our vampire spawns should always listen to orders from their master. Now, that means that if you were able to find whichever person had turned poor Doru into such a sad state of affairs, could fix them, presumably. But I do not believe Barovia is such a place for that. You look around, right? All you see, I believe what you've seen down there, inside that house, shows you that this land is rife with evil. There is no good here. Not in Barovia.
I'm going onto him. Like, my knees are shaking, my hands are shaking. I can't look into his eyes. And I take a deep breath and say, Strahd, you are of great power. I look up and I say, and you do whatever you want.
Well, it is as your companion here agreed. This land is mine, and I can do whatever I want with it.
But I crush my teeth and I go, but time comes, and in future, consequence always comes.
Lad, if there were any consequences for me inside of this land, then I would not be here. The only things here without sin at this point are the animals, as you see them stretch their hands down and touch Gertruda all across her neck, and start petting them. The beasts of this land are the only ones without sin. They are but mindless, shambling. They simply do what they would like. You actually see Gertruda kind of looks a bit happy about that, the little scritches on her neck. But perhaps I am biased. The animals have always been my friends. Isn't that right? Leonard.
What?
What?
Well then, I have a task for you. Let us go. You will be able to. I will allow you to rest after this. You see that you are not in the best fighting condition, but I must insist. There is something I need you to do.
All right, lead the way.
Sure. Yeah, Atria is just checking on Gertruda just to make sure he didn't do nothing to her.
Gertruda looks fine.
Could you give us a minute, Phil? Just 1 minute.
No.
No.
All right. Question: Can you cast a spell while walking? Like, if it takes a minute to cast a spell, can you do that while walking?
I think generally not. I actually don't know off the top of my head. For now, I'm just gonna say no until I find something that says otherwise.
Can I carry him? So.
Actually, sure, that would probably work. Yeah, you could pick on your shoulders if you're up for doing that.
Okay, I'm gonna, because right now Nameless is still at 0, right? 0 but stable.
Oh yeah, let's see if I die. We've been talking for a really long time.
Well,
I mean,
you wouldn't.
we've stabilized
you wouldn't die because I have this.
Oh.
If you were dying, I'd do this, but if they're stable, then I'd want to be using Spare the Dying to heal them by 1, using the second part.
Hold on. Does Healing Hands work after a short rest or a long rest? Okay, long rest. Never mind.
Okay. I'd say that, like, yeah, if Leopold was like carrying you'd be able to cast that at the requisite distance in order to do it. And with your, especially since you don't have to be at touch range, right? It's not like you have to
be next to them the entire time. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So yes, it'd be possible by being carried in a minute in.
All right, we'll do that then.
You okay?
So in a minute, Nameless will be back at 1 out of 1 HP.
It doesn't take too long to get like a minute in, right? It's like Strahd's not walking too fast. As you walk past his house, you hear inconsolable wailing from one of that houses here, just non-stop. As you've heard it for a while now when you were earlier into town, but it hasn't changed since then.
What that's about?
Just keep walking.
I'm gonna give one of these to my Tressum to hold on to in case I go down again.
I think we'll be fine. It doesn't seem like we're going anywhere.
As you see that the commoners are across the town, Barovia now. Perhaps everybody is now awakened, heading off to their jobs. It's not like lively or anything. People are mostly keeping distance, their heads down, and just going about their business. But as a few, every single time one of them passes by Strahd, they go, "Hello, Lord Strahd. Good night, Lord Strahd. Thank you, Lord Strahd."
Dang.
Strahd just nods every time. As eventually they bring you all the way over to this house, all the at the bottom left here. I'm gonna move this commoner a bit.
Fuck.
Wait, this is her house. Whatever her name was.
Are we gonna
Yeah.
keep the raccoon?
I mean, they're not just gonna disappear quite yet.
What's up with the beans?
What's up with the beans?
The
It's a
beans.
tombstone.
Here be beans.
Here be beans.
Oh.
Dang. How you?
You get over to here, right? And Strahd it walks up to the gate and just goes, "Irina." As the door does open, and you see Irina pop out from within. And I go, "Oh, it's you. What do you want this time? If you're here to sing a song again, then I don't want to hear it." You see Strahd's eye kind of twitch in response to this comment. "Irina, I have made some new friends here who I think would be in a good position to fulfill both of our interests." And you see Irina just pull out a wooden stake from their pocket. And it's like, "I swear, this is another one of your weird schemes again." No. All I ask is that you will go with them, or just across the land for a little while. Explore out. You've been here into the village for too long. If I go out there, who's going to be protecting this village, From you, mind you. You see them holding the stake even tighter inside of their hands. What's everybody else's responses while this little dialogue's going on here so far?
Well, I know better. I'm listening.
Yeah, listen's
I'm
gonna
watching
noiselessly
right
cheer.
Yeah, nothing.
I'm smiling for the first time, agreeing, like,
Yeah, you see Irina continue on. "No, I've told you before. You leave me alone. All I want to do is just live and protect this village from all the little monstrosities around here, which you could do if you had even felt a little bit inclined to. Irina, look, I believe that we can come to more of an agreement." As you see them snap their fingers, and from the shadow nearby, you see the fellow who was reading smut earlier.
Was what?
Over to the left, you see them emerge with
The fellow who was what?
reading smut at the
Reading
tavern.
smut.
And next to them is very clearly a vampire spawn, holding on to them by their neck. The fellow doesn't seem to be very perturbed by this. They just kind of look annoyed.
Bruh.
As Irina goes, "If you dare touch Ismark, you know exactly what I'm going to do." As the stake is like clenched so hard inside of Irina's hand that it is almost breaking. As Vishal goes, "Look, Irina, this time will be different. All I'm saying is, let me put it this way. I guarantee the protection of the village if you go along with these people off into the lands and simply join them. Explore, adventure for a little while. That's it. That's my only request. Also, if you don't do it, I'm going to kill him. I'm tired of waiting." You see the vampire spawn clenched its fingers onto Ismark's neck over there, and now you see actual fear inside of Ismark's eyes.
Ah,
Oh,
Hey, Strahd, you never mentioned what exactly we were. You say adventure. But do you need us to go look for something in particular?
no, my friends. I simply want you to explore all of what Barovia has to offer. You all came here for a reason, right? You have plenty of things to go, plenty of things to see, plenty of things to fight. That is all. That's all I request. And I've been requesting Irina here to do for a while, but they haven't done it. As, you see Irina kind of lowering the stake for a bit. If you lay a hand on Ismark, this village had better be protected. As, they just put the stake back in her pocket. Fine, whatever. In a huff, they, just go over to here. Well, I'm glad that went well. Darling, could you go and release Ismark there? And, do not let anybody else touch him. Your job shall be to defend the perimeter of this town for now. As you see the vampire smoke goes, yes, Strahd!
Oof. Well,
Well.
she was pleasant.
Yes. My darling Irina, it's so pleasant indeed. Now, please enjoy your night here in the town, and then when you are feeling ready, there's plenty to explore in Barovia. Well, that is all I request. Do you have any further questions before I take my leave?
Any places where you can buy a bunch of cool stuff with this money we got?
There is a shop right around the corner over there. As,
Oh, is it the... Did we know about that before?
Yes,
yes.
we were told about it.
Or did we go in? Because I don't remember
No,
a shop list.
We never went in. No, because we
never
didn't have
had
money.
for.
Okay, fair. Let's add the 500 gold coins, actually. Hold on, I didn't do that.
oh yeah, was it 500 per person?
Is that 50 for each person, or do we divide by 9 now?
500 per person.
500 per person.
Oh, 500
Mhm.
per person.
It's a lot of money.
570
lot of
is what I
money.
have.
I don't
That's
know what
a
the
lot of
inflation in this
money.
place is.
Okay, thank you, Strahd. We will see you later.
Well, I will be seeing you sooner than later. As Strahd does just turn into a bat and just poof away.
A bat this
Oh,
time.
now it's a
What
bat.
happened to the cat?
Man, Bobby Flay is a jerk.
Adrian's just going to approach Irina. I'm really sorry about this. I really don't know what his plan is or his deal.
Let's
Why?
get this over with.
Why are we so weak?
Okay.
That's true, you can
do
have
guys
Sunny's gold.
wanna-
As you look around and you do not see Sunny around. Where have they gone?
Could we,
Scurried off.
Could I get a linked bracelet from him that he had? Or
Yes.
will he lose that too? Okay.
Oh, what
I'll,
else does he have in his inventory? Let's split it up. Like,
No.
I think he mainly just had the link
no,
bracelet.
I mean the
Yeah.
gold. How many players do we have?
No,
We
that'll
have
just
a-
go over to
Yeah.
Nameless?
Sudert back.
No, Fenrir.
Huh?
2DS. 2DS.
Fenrir.
Oh yeah, Fenrir, could
Oh,
you
Fenrir.
change your name from DSRS to your character's name? As you're all heading over to the shop, that's who you actually see, right there. Not that large.
Wow.
It's a giant.
What a big lad!
You know,
You
Alright,
see them
roll
about-
initiative, guys.
You see they're looking like they're about to enter. They're just kind of by themselves. But they very clearly look like an adventurer. Very obviously. Like they're wearing literal full heavy armor. It's not hard to tell.
Nameless walks up to them and meows.
how big is Nameless? Like in terms of like,
Tiny. I am currently tiny.
okay,
Although
cool.
that is not my true size of influence.
As as you approach Fenrir, or anything that approaches, he just immediately sort of like turned the side of him that has this really, really big sort of like Spartan style shield that's like pretty much just smaller than like half his actual size, and sort of turn that in face and just quick and take one step back.
Nameless takes a step forward. Meow.
Atreus will approach what appears to be some sort of fight on the streets. Whoa, now. There is no need to be digging it out with any sort of anybody out here right now.
Dang, imagine getting into
do
a
you
fight,
carry-
into a fist fight with a stray cat.
Carry
It's gotta be really
symbols
wild
of
for someone to come up and is like, hey man, you guys need to quit it. You guys need to quit it.
So, it's Fenrir, right? Do you carry symbols of faith or something? You're a paladin, right?
Yeah. So on the shield there'll be a upright hand / palm, which if you know the
Oh, helm.
that is
That
a
looks like helm.
palm.
Yep. Hey, I understand that symbol. It was the main symbol back at my town.
I raise my shield. My shield is a wooden shield, and the symbol of Ilmater, the bound hands, is drawn with crayons on it. Hello, fellow men of fate. I raise it. Good tidings. It is good to have some more light in this damnable town. I get those.
He'll just so he's got his full like sort of heavy armor helmet on, so you can't quite see him, but he will look at the shield and you can't see it, but he's scowling at it. But say, a good day. I am Fenrir, and my life is for the light. You should take more pride in your symbol. It is a representation of your faith. And he'll kind of like slightly raise his shield, like sort of almost like saying like, yeah, like this. Neat.
I say,
Who's gonna walk past Fenrir and give him like a kind of a condescending look as he walks into the store, like past him without saying anything.
Pa used to say that a representation of our fate is our actions. But I understand you. Helm is a being of protection. You take great pride in your shield. I take pride in protection too. So maybe we can be friends, yes?
Atreus looks at his own shield too, which is actually pretty well taken care of. Just like, oh yeah, shield buddies, I guess.
Hey, shopping now, less talking. Let's go.
Yeah,
As you
I
enter the store.
into the store, yeah.
I heard I want to shoplift.
Shopping now, talking later. Sorry.
Andraste
You see-
walks to enter the shop, and as she passes by the newcomer,
Shoplifting now, talk later.
You
says-
enter into the. Oh, sorry. Continue.
Andraste says to the newcomer, I can attest, at least, to Leo's ability to protect.
Of course.
Yeah, I
You-
smile. Yes,
You enter
yes.
into the shop, and you see the shopkeep there. A fairly large, beefy-looking man right there. They look a little bit sullen like everybody else, but they have the standard kind of, really high collars of the people here, the fashion sensibilities of Barovia Village, as they go.
Is he actually colorless?
No, it's just that this place is so brooding that everything always seems slack color. It's
Okay.
dreary. Dreary would be a good word to describe how everything and
is
everyone looks.
dreary. The colors literally drain from their faces.
Yeah. You enter in and you see this person, this fairly large man here who goes, "Ah, adventurers! I bet you don't have any coin on you, but if you do have coin on you, I have whatever it is that you want."
Do you have powdered silver?
They pull out some powdered silver
Oh,
along with the
Jesus.
You
usual.
have 50. Do you have gold 50 gold
I-
points worth of powdered silver?
Is this the same as the adventuring gear page? Because I can't see that.
Yep. It is the same thing as the
Okay.
adventuring gear page. It's not that you can click it and it'll zoom in a bit, but it's
I
you
still
see
can't
all.
see it, unfortunately.
Oh, GG.
But it's okay. I'll
you
pull
s-
up the link. Fine.
You see all the standard adventuring gear that you've come to expect, having a little bit of knowledge of it prior. Shields, weapons, armors, and of course powdered silver, of which they stare over at you for the coin first.
Yes, I pulled out 50 gold points to.
This looks just like 50 gold pieces, but it might not be. Let me double check. As you see, I'm counting out each of the individual 50 gold pieces. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. I knew you would have enough. As they hand you the 50 silver gold pieces, or 50 silver gold pieces of silver dust.
Do you have any rare items? Something off the books?
I've been trying to get some more details on those recently, but it's difficult to import things. Only the Vistani can do that, and I wish I was one. But since I'm not, you may have better luck off to the west. The Vistani over at the town of... I'm bad with names. Let me recall what the town name was. Over at Vallaki, where many of the Vistani are, you will find a bustling assortment over there. But as for here, I can't quite offer you the same thing. But at least I have all this adventuring gear if there's anything you need.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll take some stuff.
no tower shield? I need a tower shield.
Can I
tower
sell
sh-
him the tiger pelt that I ate?
You like vomit up the tiger pelt.
No, I like hiccup and it accidentally comes out.
Alright, there you go.
It's a heckin' large hairball.
You take a look at the tiger pelt, and yeah, how much did I say it was earlier?
I think you said like 50 gold or something like that.
Something like that, sure.
Sure, that sounds about right. Do you see them start inspecting the tiger pelt quite meticulously, looking around at it, right, for any blemishes and the like.
Name the
Matt,
scrolls
did-
around it.
I see that you managed to fight a tiger out in the woods. You can't do that. There are no tigers out in the woods. It's just wolves. This will be about 50 gold pieces, as they do accept the trade.
I accept the trade.
There's a vehicles, land or water in this page. Does it count? Can we buy vehicles?
Would you like to ask them about the holy water?
Wait, what?
He said vehicles.
Oh, I
Vehicles.
heard you say holy water for some reason. Vehicles.
Accent.
Let me see.
Like
A vehicle is just like a cart, basically.
yeah, cart would be great.
Let me see. I'm pretty sure there is a price for it. Oh yes, there is a listing of mountain vehicles and the like, I believe. Yes, here they are.
Okay, can I do some shopping?
They don't have any waterborne vehicles beyond the rowboat, mind you. You do see one like kind of stacked at the corner there, but that's about it.
How
Can I buy
about
an elephant?
Oh, there's no animals either inside of here.
Okay, I was
Oh,
just
yeah.
about to ask that.
do they have any
You
sort
could buy
of
so many elephants.
herbs and spices?
Herbs and spices. Yeah, you see that they managed to pull out quite a bit of herbs and spices over there. As they have like the kind of nothing too exotic, right? You got the sugar, the spice, and a few things that are nice. They pulled them out.
You're funny.
Can I just pay 1 gold for some feed for Gertruda?
Yeah, they pull out some dog food. Oh, I see that you're taking care of Mary's dog now. Well, I knew
10?
that Mary couldn't take care of it for long anyway.
Mary's
10?
dog.
Oh, the wailing woman. She's Mary, right?
Oh, yes. A sad story, that one. She was so strong, and now she's been brought down to this.
I would really like to help her if possible. Or what happened?
Wait, you have Mary's dog, but you haven't talked to Mary.
She fled. Gertrude, she fled. We found her.
Wait, Mary fled?
It's a long
Gertrude
story
fled.
there, friend. Mary is currently in not in the best of conditions. I am currently just taking care of her dog for now.
Oh, I see. I'm not one here to question. I would do the same thing myself if I knew how to take care of dogs. I'm glad that somebody is. Here, have this one on the house. I'm just glad somebody is taking care of her.
Aw.
Yes, Gertrude is a very good dog.
And
Is
you
it? Ain't
are
that
you-
right?
You see them have a puzzled look on their face, but nothing further to that.
the. Can I pull a wagon?
Can you pull a wagon?
Yeah.
I do not believe your strength is high enough. I mean, you can pull it by itself, but like if there are other people on it, your pulling capacity is limited by your strength.
Okay, fair. So we
You're a
have no
person,
animals.
not a horse.
Not a
I
beast
think-
before.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and splurge right here. I'll spend 1 gold to buy 20 arrows.
Oh, you added 20 arrows onto your infinite supply of arrows. You now are in possession of infinity plus 20 arrows.
Dang.
I wanted infinity. I want plus 20 arrow. And then we can get a plus 20 to hit to damage every time we shoot it.
Oh
Is
yeah. Balanced.
Is it 10 silver pieces per 1 gold piece?
Yes.
Yes.
So I can't do math. Hold on.
I'll spend 100 gold and get 1,000 silver, right? That's math.
Mhm.
I'll do that then.
Yeah, you see them. It takes them a while to count out all of the 1,000 silver pieces. I'm sure I could do this in one go, but just to be sure, as you they lined it up neatly and then managed to get enough change for you. This shop is quite large. Think of like if you've ever been to
Is it a Costco?
like not quite Costco. That's a bit too large, but
Super Walmart.
no, that Walmart
Target.
smaller than Target, smaller than Walmart, smaller than a supermarket,
McDonald's.
but bigger than the gas station.
Okay. I think I'll buy a cart. I can pull a cart, right?
They're basically a small business.
Dollarama. Honestly, probably. Like a dollar store is probably the closest thing to the approximate size of this place. It's a
Oh
pretty
my
large
God.
building.
Why can't I do math? Someone help me. I'm trying to spend 10 gold pieces to get how many silver?
100.
100.
100? Is it 100? I felt like that was too much. Okay, maybe I'm just stupid. I am
Yeah.
actually. That's the problem. Okay. Thank you.
I imagine Vidri saying this all in character.
Yep.
It's a good thing you're a barbarian and not a wizard.
Yeah, my intelligence is 0, just like in real life.
Like and I'm fucked because Sunny is not here and he's the one carrying my gold and counting my gold because I can't count to 5.
They were hospitable enough to leave your gold behind, Leopold.
No, yeah, they have they left the gold, but who's going to count my gold now? Man,
Since
can
you saved
count
my
gold
life,
for me?
I think the least I can do is help you with that.
Okay, thank you.
30.
It's because
Okay,
the
fast.
danger is that you throw yourself into a dragon's mouth or something and die with my gold.
It's a
Vidya,
sacrifice you have to take.
Oh, Vidya, as you're near the entrance and just like counting your gold at Wrinkle, you see Irina is about to enter the door as you see the shopkeeper and just be like, Irina, welcome. Hey, Periwinkle, I'm sorry. I'm in a bad mood right now. As you just see them go to the back of the store and start getting some things.
I'm gonna go ahead and buy some components. Also, how much would those spices go for?
Irina barely notices among their armor, and they're not reacting to it. What no, for the spices? An effectively infinite amount of spices, right? Like you can like a big, nice, fat pouch of spices that isn't running out anytime soon.
Yeah.
Yes. How much would that run for?
Let's say probably 10 gold pieces. I'd say just because like spice isn't that expensive, like, especially for a fat bag of it.
So, I'm going to buy a cart, because we're traveling. We're going to haul wounded, and if we find something like too heavy, like a statue or something, I think a cart is going to be pretty good to have.
Yeah, you see Periwimple motion you over to one side, and you see that there is a construction kit for a cart.
Construction
Oh,
kit.
Okay.
Does he sell spell scrolls?
You ask Periwimple about this. Oh, I wish I've always wanted to learn how to cast magic, but we just can't get any local imports around here very easily. Maybe one day. I heard our people cast spells at Vallaki.
Oh, there you go.
How?
Does he sell health potions?
Yes, they have health potions.
Where are they? I don't see them.
50 gold
the
pieces
yellow
each.
list. Yeah.
I'll buy a
50
health
gold
potion.
pieces.
We can't buy animals, right?
No, there are no. You look around and Periwimple goes, man, I wish that I was able to have any animals around here, but the land just doesn't sustain any.
Oh, there's no
Healer's
one
kit
around
is
here that has animals?
Well, over at Vallaki, the fields there are nice and green. Well, I'll get to visit someday.
I hope you will.
Thanks, me too. I'm looking forward to it. Maybe I can bring my brother. If I could, I would have brought my son.
What's wrong with your son? Sorry.
Well,
Maybe
nothing
that's
anymore.
personal.
You see them give it a
Wow.
nice fake smile.
That's messed
Oh,
up.
that was dark.
Where are the healing potions? I don't see them.
They're 50 gold.
Yeah, they're
How much? Oh, potion of healing.
a potion
Okay,
of
I
healing.
hate
That's
that.
different from a healing potion. Totally different thing.
I'm trying to shop here, okay? Severa's just been like grabbing stuff from the shelves, not really talking. And counting money.
Alright, if there's nothing else you'd like to ask Periwimple, you can continue onward to your destination, just retroactively buy things as until you leave Barovia Village. So for those who need more time, you can continue that, but otherwise, that's
Can I buy a needle? I know it's not on the list, but does he have a needle?
yeah, they don't even charge you for it.
Okay.
it's just a needle. My mama used to sew for me. I carry some of them around for as a sentimental thing. Not one of these, but rest her soul.
Damn, everybody dead here.
Nameless nods their stinks. Yeah, everyone's dead. Depressing.
God, I wish it was me.
Damn.
Oh God.
Are we taking a
I
long
think you all
rest
know
now,
my feeling
friends?
on that.
Yeah, you're under suicide watch, Andraste. Let's go take a rest.
Is it really
Yeah.
suicide if it's for the good of the party?
Yes,
Yeah.
you keep trying
Yes.
to throw yourself in at every opportunity.
Like you hear like 7 voices say yes at once.
And the good of the party is like, yeah, there's a monster coming. Okay, I kill myself so the monster looks to my side for half a second.
That's half more second than you guys have.
Damn,
You
in
do.
reality, he wins.
As you're walking by, you see Morganta over there, just having her dream pastry thing set up here.
Ah,
Well,
I would like to
hello!
break-
Are any of you interested in some more dream pastries?
Yes.
Atreus doesn't touch that stuff.
Yes, actually.
I'll
please.
take a baker's dozen.
All right, they give you that's just 12. It's normally 12, but they go for you, honey. That would just be 10.
How much is one pastry?
Hmm?
How much is one pastry?
Oh, one pastry is 1 gold piece.
Okay, I'm gonna take 10.
Right? Your pastry is being bought in large quantities right here.
Yes.
I asked the shopkeep where they come from.
Ah, it's a family recipe.
How much do they weigh?
They're a negligible amount.
Okay, I'm gonna say
I'll take
0.
5.
I asked them if they'd be willing to share secrets of the dream pastries.
I'm sorry, dearie. I'm sworn to secrecy of my mama.
Cabal eyes him suspiciously. I understand.
From one pastry connoisseur to the other, I can see that you have fine taste.
Yeah, these are very good and very useful, and I love you, lady.
Well, Morganta loves you too. Now you all sweeties enjoy yourselves.
How much are they? You said?
Just 1 gold piece each.
How much temporary hit points?
I think each one, I said it was
5 for a whole pastry?
Oh no, I think it was like for parts of pastry it was 4. Yeah, I don't think anybody has eaten a whole pastry by itself to themselves yet.
I do now though. I devour an entire pastry.
I think it was 10 split among however many people shared it, rounded up.
Yeah, so I think it's like 10. Yeah, it is 10. I think 10 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Feels good,
Then
man.
I think I'm gonna eat a pastry after we sleep. Lol. Because I'm not hungry now. Well, actually,
Yeah.
probably am, but I'm too tired to be hungry. So let's
Yeah.
sleep.
Vita, you enter at the same time that Irina does, and like as Irina's entering, you see Alenka there go, "Oh, Irina dear, welcome, 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 welcome." Irina go, you see Irina sit down in front and just go, Alenka, I got a story to tell you. You see the two of them just kind of catching up, like friends over there.
Atreus enters and just gets a room.
Yeah,
Right,
same.
yep.
I
You all
sleep.
have the rooms, and you can take your long rest as soon as everybody believes that they are ready to end off the day.
The world's longest rest.
Is it going to affect us if we take extra time here before the rest? Like,
No, there's a couple of it's not been like 24 hours. The Death House stuff probably was only like 4-ish hours or something, right? No, like 5 or 6 hours depending on it.
okay.
So there's like a few hours left. I mean, it's hard to tell the time, mind you, right? Like, it's really difficult to tell when it's morning or night at any point here in Barovia. It's always like a constant moody gloom outside. The sun never shines down through the clouds.
It's foggy.
Actually, yes. There's like you look up at the sky, it's not blue, it's foggy. Always.
Are we getting rooms to ourselves, or is it shared rooms?
There's enough room for yourselves if you want to.
Okay.
They said the money wasn't really an issue, right? Like, it's not a lot.
Oh, you don't need to worry about the money, you dear. Father Donovich handled that for you. They said they were very grateful.
Thank you.
Oh,
Is there any way I could procure like, I don't know, sort of like animal for like produce and stuff, food?
Oh, I got you, dear. Are you looking for some direwolf meat? We have plenty of those, thanks to the courtesy of this local head here. As you see them, like, give Irina a small little punch.
Oh, I'm looking for duck or quail or rabbit.
Quail or rabbit? Let me see what I have in the back. You see them pull out a rabbit cut in half vertically. Like, it's only the left half of the rabbit. Here you go, dearie.
How much?
It's actually kind of horrifying.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's
I'm sorry, it's a hair short of what you were expecting.
Cabal doesn't get the joke.
But I
He tips anyways.
Right. Thank you, dearie. As they do accept the tip. Yeah, and meanwhile, back outside, Leopold is following the very simple instructions on how to construct a cart. That's what it says on it. Construct a cart.
Lulu's gonna ask the tavern keep how to like if they could fill 2 vials of water for him.
Oh, water's on the house, dearie. As yeah, you got water.
if we're leaving Barovia, I feel like we need to also get like something to carry water in.
Oh, we each have a water skin already. Do we really need anything bigger?
Do we?
Oh,
I
we
have
can buy
5 just
barrels.
in
We
case.
can buy barrels.
I
Oh,
happen
we
to
do,
not
yeah.
have water skin Lamau.
It's okay. I feel like we have enough for you as well.
No, it's
Like
okay.
we're
I'll get,
your servants anyways, so you don't need to carry it, sir.
okay, I don't even worry about it then.
Yeah.
Pick. Which is
I think Very like finds Cabal really funny and just like goes along with his antics at this point.
Excellent.
Lulu's
Leopold
going to
doesn't really understand what's happening, so he just goes along to pretend he does.
Yeah.
Lulu's going to go to his own room and cast as a ceremony. As a ritual, the spell ceremony twice. Takes an hour each, and he's gonna make the vials of water into holy water.
You now have holy water on your hands, Fulu.
I'm going to go over to Leo and help him construct the cart because I feel bad
Oh,
he's struggling.
Both of you go ahead and make wisdom or intelligence checks, either of your choice, and we'll just see how fast this cart gets constructed.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna
God.
take a cat nap.
God damn it!
Dang.
I have no
Alright.
wisdom, but
Alright,
I rolled
Vidi.
a 42.
Vidig, you're there. You see Leopold struggling over there. Let's see how much you help, Vidig.
This doesn't look like a cart at all.
That's an intelligence save. It has to be just straight
Okay.
intelligence.
Sorry, I clicked the wrong button.
You are okay. Straight intelligence.
Fuck.
Okay, you know
These
what? The
instruct-
cat takes pity on them and decides to help.
It is like a picture book, right? And like you're just having trouble understanding the pictures.
You with the two
No, but the
barbarians
wheels
trying
are
to
supposed to
construct
go
an
up and
IKEA furniture. Literally.
Nicholas literally has to
Thank you,
organize the
Lord.
pieces in order.
You
They
have to
struggle
use the
so
hammer.
hard, and Beery throws the hammer in like the wall.
Does the
I
picture
managed
book
to
look?
correct myself.
Does it look suspiciously like an IKEA manual?
Yes, it does. Actually, even simpler than an IKEA manual.
Dang. It looks like Nameless just straight up took the cart kit, pushed the cart building
button.
button,
Yeah, I just push the button.
and the cart built itself.
You idiot! You didn't see the card building button.
Sorry, I can't read, and the manual's just like push button.
And Beery just didn't even bother looking at the manual. She just started.
Sorry, instructions weren't clear enough. I got my genitals stuck in the silly button.
How do I know how much can I carry pushing while pulling the cart?
The rules for strength are. Let me go and find them again. This one has a nice little summary of all strength-related things. In general, your ability to push drag is 30 times your strength score.
Okay, in pounds?
Yes.
30.
So 14 times 30, so what is that? 420 pounds? Nice.
Wait, really?
Well, that's the push. So.
You
yeah.
pushing, yeah.
Oh, what about what's carrying?
Times 15, so that would be 210.
Wait, that's weird. I maxed out at like 120. It's telling me I was encumbered when I added a ladder. I only have
Yeah.
110. That's weird.
I don't know why it does that. Like it did it to me too.
The weight of your gold, probably.
How do you?
I already got rid of my gold weight.
There's lightly encumbered and heavily encumbered.
Oh, well, I mean, gold does add to your weight, mind you.
It's heavy.
But,
But-
you're
but-
having somebody carry it, right? Leopold's carrying it, I think? Or somebody?
But I mean, like 200. You said we should be able to carry over 200, and like I'm at 110 right now, and I added something that was 25, and it was telling me I was over.
Your strength is 9? Oh, so you can
Yeah,
carry
so
135
9.
pounds, yeah.
There's
Oh, okay. I thought you said
There's-
200. Never mind.
What is
there's
it?
But there's
Strength and
encumbered and heavily encumbered. Encumbered is 5 times your strength, and your speed will go down by 10 if you're over that. And if
Oh no,
heavily
we're not using that more complicated one. It's just a straight times 15.
yeah. But then the character sheet uses it. So the character sheet is going to tell you when you're encumbered, which is 5 times your strength, but that's not going to be relevant to us.
While they're building the cart, I'll go ahead and add some incense, some charcoal, and some herbs into
So there's just like a little cart constructing little party going on outside the shop over here. Every time you see that, like, one of the Barovians see all you working there, they switch their walking direction and find another way over.
What I was asking about the cart is because, like, I can carry a lot more with the cart. Where do I put the stuff that's in the cart but not in my stuff? How do I separate them? Can I make two? I can't make two inventories.
You could just like make a line, like make a dashed line or something, and then just place the weight at 0. So like make an item that's just a dash line, and then just note that's like cart stuff.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Or you see the checkbox on the left? That's the checkbox there is like if it's actually weighing you down or if it's actually on your person. So you can still write down items and then just uncheck mark box it for saying you don't have it on your person.
Oh.
What
But
kind
it
of familiar
doesn't
would you like?
So
Oh, is that what that's for?
Yeah,
Ah.
that's what that's for.
Oh yeah, that works. Cabal, what's your familiar generally going to be? I'm guessing a raven because
yeah, it's gonna be
you know.
that little bird you see on my shoulder.
Okay. Wait, is it giant raven summonable a familiar, or is it just a raven? I think it's just a raven.
Yeah, it's just a regular raven, but they're already
Raven's
pretty big
big.
birds.
Ravens are big, yeah.
Actually, it's a crow. It's a large crow.
Well, we can just change his name to Crow.
what's
His name is Bartholomew.
Amazing.
After finishing the rituals, Fulu is gonna head to the church to meet with the Father Donovan.
All right. We will. Let me finish creating this little crow token first. Oh, it shouldn't take long.
Yes.
How do I summon my companions?
It just works, I think, right? Or I think I think it specifies how it's summoned. I think it's like a minute or something, or 10 minutes.
Mine takes an hour.
Oh yeah, but this is for the Beastmaster. Let me double check on how Beastmaster summons their things.
Need to update our or my
You magically summon
thingy-majingy to the other
beasts
thing.
die.
We sure have a lot
Okay,
of
it's-
companions for
Yeah, I was gonna say we suddenly have we have a dog, we have a raven, we have beast companions, we have a cat.
Well, I need to summon my
Two
skeleton.
barbarians.
And we have a skeleton.
To get a skelly cat, you will need to find corpses first,
Oh,
as an
Should,
enemy
uh,
that can't
what
construct them
else
out of
has-
midair.
wait. Okay, I go to the graveyard.
No, desecrate the graveyard by summoning skeletons out of it. I'm sure we'll find things to kill, and then you can.
Nameless still goes to the graveyard.
All right, we'll handle these different things in order. One, for you, Andraste, is when you gained the ability, the feature, you just summoned it. So you can go ahead and summon your beast, which you have the 3 tokens for now. The beast of the land, the beast of the sky, and the beast of the sea.
Alrighty.
So you can just drag them out as usual. They have like little stat sheets and everything. Their stats will update as you level up, so you'll need to adjust for that accordingly. As you all see this very ferocious looking red panda just kind of materialize. Meanwhile, over at the church, we'll handle your stuff there, Fulu. You see that Donovan just not outside, they're just near the entrance right now, doing some small repairs on the church.
Fulu is gonna approach and offer the vial of holy water to Donovich, saying, "Keep hold on to this water and may protect it if ever needed. May it protect you if it's ever needed."
They go, I would never to my own son. Mind you, they push away the holy water back to you. Mind you, they've been a little more calm. Recently, I've been able to get some work done around here for the first time. Thank you. Sincerely, thank you. If, speaking of protection, they put their hand on your shoulder. If one of you is to, say, expire, you think working with graves for so long would change how you would view death, but I have magic that could raise one of you back, but I wouldn't recommend it just at will, mind you. People don't always come back right.
Psst. Keep that in mind for me later.
Thank you, Father.
Viri is just determined to keep Andraste on suicide watch this entire time.
Right. Meanwhile, at the graves, Nameless, you are in front of a graveyard.
I am in front of a graveyard. Is there anyone else here?
There's nobody else there.
So is anyone gonna stop me from getting a corpse?
From grave robbing?
Out of character, I'd like to try to stop you, but
I'm
technically.
too busy building a cart, so.
But we pressed the button, so you guys are done with your cart.
your cart is finished.
Try to get to work then.
I'm not there, so I won't.
How does
I
cart
won't stop
work?
you.
Do the wheels go on top or on the bottom?
These are the questions.
They float in midair.
Okay, so what now?
So may I cast Animate Dead for some skelecat?
Yeah, there's no like open corpses in front of you.
Oh, okay. Guess I'll use a shovel and dig up a random grave then.
Oh
Alright.
my god.
You put your shovel down into the earth. You dig down enough underneath the name of one of these corpses. One of them simply saying Barav. You eventually stumble upon a skeleton there, laying in a formal attire inside of a casket.
Why didn't you just ask the weird lady that owns the inn for a skeleton? She probably has one.
A direwolf skeleton? Does that work? Oh, it doesn't have to be a
direwolf-
person?
I don't think it's Anime Dead specifies as to be a humanoid corpse. It would still
okay.
spawn just a humanoid skeleton though, or medium skeleton or whatever. The skeleton is always the same.
Had to be a person. Well, yes, in that case, then I'll just go back. I didn't realize it had to be a...
Seeing the
Maybe
formal
animal.
attire of this person in the grave, you cover it
Nameless
back
feels
up.
slightly bad, and so he goes back. I go ask the innkeeper for some bones.
You attach over to the innkeeper's shadow, right? And you ask them about the bones as they are in their conversation here, Farina. Why, hello. Yes, we have plenty in the back. Let me go and get you some. Well,
See? Weird lady.
How many do you need?
I believe I can do a maximum of 4. Is that correct?
At a time, yeah.
Art.
So 8 total? Is that what since I didn't cast it twice?
Sorry, what you had to specify again?
So every time I cast it, I get 4 for 24 hours. So if I cast it twice and I get 8.
No, each time you cast animate that, it's one thing that rises, and if you later cast animate that, you can retain control over the ones that you have.
Oh, okay. So 2 for now then.
Yes, as you see them bring out 2 of these dire wolf corpses out. Irina did a really good job of slaying these. Irina, you need to give yourself more credit. I don't know, they're just not as difficult as they used to be. I feel I've gotten better. I have some tricks to show you later. I look forward to it, dear. As with a strength that kind of looks beyond their actual physique, they just dump the 2 corpses over to you. Just don't do anything messy in the inn. I just had it washed.
Nameless thanks the innkeeper.
I'm gonna.
I guess
go
I'll
up-
drag him outside and do it.
I want to walk up to the innkeeper and ask, is there any secret items you have for purchase over there in the quote-unquote back you keep referring to?
The back quotation marks. Those things for sale. Now I'm not one known for selling things. I have a few friends over at Vallaki who I know have some, but let me see if I got anything for you in the back, dearie.
Thanks. I could use some loot.
Who has the other bracelet?
Well,
I probably do.
yeah, I
Okay.
think we gave it to Cabal, and the other one
He also
was
has the
Fanny.
the cloak.
Okay.
What was the bracelet? Oh yeah, I remember.
Viri, because of your perception proficiency, one thing that you catches your eye is that you see Irina has on a necklace that they weren't wearing before, though it's like dipped underneath their scarf. Beyond that, as the innkeeper returns, dear, I don't know, this might be a bit above your price range. They show a green amulet of some kind. That you haven't identified yet, but it seems that they know what it is. This one here is a periapta proof against poison. I mostly keep it around because it's pretty, and it lets me drink however much I want. But I wouldn't be willing to part for it for cheap. You understand.
How much?
5,000 gold pieces.
Gee, lady.
Sheesh.
Can I borrow it
Fanny could
until it
solve
come
that.
back?
Borrow?
Yeah.
But what
I'll
are you
give it
willing
back.
to what are you willing to put down as collateral? Your life?
Well, no, because that's useless, but how about we give her one of the bracelets?
No.
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 Damn,
Wait,
I don't
wait,
have-
wait.
Absolutely
We
not.
can explain Sunny's leaving as we put him as collateral.
We sell Sunny into slavery, is that what you're saying?
Yes.
We have a talking raccoon.
Well, I don't have much, but what would you want out of my inventory? It's mainly adventurer gear.
You showed them all of the various things in your inventory, and they're going, no, have it, no, have it, no. I'm sorry, dearie. But if I would keep it in mind, though. If you have the coin later on, I could always use a little more.
Will do. Thanks.
I go to her and with a stack of paper with crayon drawings of the various things we faced. And you told me you could send letters to the outside. Can you?
Oh, these drawings are just precious. Yes, let me make sure it has all the proper details as they work with you to ensure it's got the accurate information to send it accordingly. But
it's to High Paladin Sigmund Lux on the High Temple of the Chosen of Ilmater in Silvermon. Please.
A bit far, but nothing that a little magic can't solve. I'll have some friends have this over. You'll probably get a response in a few days.
Thank you.
You're welcome, dearie. Please try not to sleep too long.
Oh yes.
That's how the bed bugs get you.
Can we just go into the back and see what's there?
There's one door to the back that they always close every time that they exit out of it and return back to the front.
Well, if I just walk up and sniff it, like I want to go in, and she can stop me.
Sorry, dearie, that's personal property.
Oh, okay, then let's backstop.
Have a little bit of food. They try feeding you like you're an actual cat, because you are an actual cat, but they feed you like one as well.
If she feeds me fish, I'll gladly take it.
Yeah, it's something they don't have fish. There's nowhere for around here for them to fish per se, but they got a half of a hair.
Sure, I'll take it.
The other half of hair.
The other half of the hair.
The right side.
I'll still go say hi to whatever this is that Andraste summoned.
It's a red panda that looks extremely menacing all the time.
Wait, can we see the full picture?
Is that possible? I don't think red pandas can look any menacing at all ever.
Have you seen
It is.
Nagratsuko?
Oh no.
You are correct. I apologize. That was foolish of me.
That's what the picture is from.
Wait, where?
Ah, you're correct.
Where's the picture from?
Agretsuko. It's kind of like an anime.
It's
Never
an
seen
anime.
Yeah, so you gotta. There's more. This has become a
wait.
menagerie of
Wait, is this
different familiars.
The little cartoon about the animals, and there's that one cat that's like always raging at Isley, as I thought. Yeah. Okay, that actually looks familiar.
For this, can I ask, like, what if, like, what it is we could be exploring around this area?
Ooh, is that a map?
Well, the merchant said something about going.
Akenic
So-
West is a city, but is another city. But
Oh,
beyond
oh, wait.
that, I don't think there was anything else we knew.
You talk with them, and they go, Irina, you didn't even showed them your map. They put their hand into their hands on their face, and Irina goes, I'm sorry, all of you. I have not been as okay. they shake their head. Hi, I'm Irina. Let's start with there. I have a map of the area. At least the area that I'm most familiar with.
Oh, we're getting a road map. I can't see anything
Do we
on.
have fast travel? Yeah, it's kind of dark. She doesn't know
Hold on.
much.
Hold on.
Is this the inside of my head?
I can't, it's on the right side. I can't, place all of you over there, but, like,
He doesn't know much.
Oh, I see. So, does she literally have a map that's a fragment, or it's just drawn up to here?
it's just drawn up to this point.
Okay.
And, you see Irina go, when I've been, like, when I was out in the mists and taking out the wolves around the area, and other things that would try and attack the village, I would sometimes do this as a personal hobby of mine, cartography. Although I never had much reason to go beyond around that bridge. And for my part, dearie, I know where Vallaki is, but my sense of direction is awful.
What is this right here?
That is a
What it
cliff.
looks like. So it seems
Road trip.
okay.
seems to me that we're gonna be
Oh.
heading west.
Marina, what does the mist do? Everyone tells us though to not breathe the mist and not stay in the mist and not anything with the mist. What it do?
If you were to stay out in the mist, there are plenty of creatures that would go after you. Wolves, sometimes the vampires spawn out there. I've handled them a few times, mostly by talking to them. But most notably is if any of you try to exit out of that gate to the east, as they point onto the map. It's a beautiful gate, but if you start heading out there, you will never return. Anywhere. Ever again. Or at least nobody we've ever known has. Maybe it takes you somewhere else. And they just decide never to come back. I wouldn't blame them. I suppose if we're filling out this map.
Does the river flow west or east?
From what I can tell, the river always seems to be flowing over to the west. Which makes sense, I suppose. The water in this terrible place has to come from somewhere.
Man,
I ask Irina, how did you end up here?
Well, I was born here. Unless you're asking how I came about by my mother and my father, but I think that's perhaps a little bit for me to say.
Dang, who would do that to somebody?
You were born in the village of Barovia?
Mm-hmm. I've grown up here as long as I can remember. Yes, I knew her since she was such a young kid. You used to be so cute, Irina. What happened? You see, Irina playfully punches him back. How dare!
So, you are a very strong person, and you face an even stronger evils.
Well, somebody has to keep this village protected, and well, it just eventually worked out that it eventually became me.
How did they become protected before you?
Well, Irene doesn't say much else. Oh, wait, sorry, that actually should be right there. On that little... There we go. Perfect.
Okay. Oh.
Alright, Nameless is tired. They go to bed. They only have 1 HP.
Yeah. I go to bed too. I need to sleep. I'm going to snore and wake everyone up.
Well, while we're getting ready for a long rest, I'd like to prepare my bodyguard party a meal. Do I have time to do that?
I think it's part of the rest.
I better make it a quick one. I'm tired.
All right. Well, I give you guys slow
Some
roasted
special food.
left rabbit in a wine and paprika sauce.
Alright, go ahead and use Dex, Int, or Wisdom with your cook's utensils, and let's see how good this meal ends up being.
Cool. I happen to have pretty good hands.
Wait,
It's a fairly reasonable meal.
Wait, can I give him guidance?
Yeah, you can like be guiding, you can just providing like hovering them over the hour and just guidance.
Ball hates that.
So like a constant purring, basically, like roughly every 6 seconds.
Hey,
Go ahead, you can add the
I'm
1d4.
giving you moral support.
So based on this chef thing, since we're taking a long rest, does he also able to do the short rest effect for it, or is it one or the other, basically?
Well, the short rest effect won't do anything because that's like regaining hit points, and after a long rest, you regain all your hit points. So.
Okay, so we're going by the regain all hit points and not the use the rest of your hit die.
Yes, it's just standard.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, if there's nobody else who has anything further to do for today, Fenrir, are you also done?
Yeah, actually, one quick thing. I want to ask, well, what's a dream pastry to mug on?
Yeah, you see them closing up shop for today as they go, it's a pastry, my dear. Whatever do you mean?
What is a dream pastry? I know what pastries are.
It's a family secret. They put their finger to her lips.
He'll kind of just like cock his head at her and just sort of like flick one gold coin towards her. I shall see for myself.
Yep, you now are in possession of a dream pastry.
Cool. Alright.
Can I try a
Go.
thing?
To the inn.
Right. You all have your long rests. Your hit points are back. Your spells are back. This is the first long rest you've had since you have started this module in 4 sessions.
The first long rest of our lives.
Atreus doesn't feel any different because he didn't use up anything, so he just feels rested.
I recovered life to go to my maximum. I recovered from my old maximum to my new maximum.
Nameless,
Jay.
when you eventually do wake up, you find that your vitality has returned back to its former status. You no longer feel drained of literally
Okay.
everything.
I was about to ask you. I was like, what was my max HP before?
It was 20.
Okay, good. I'm glad one of us looked at it because I did not.
Alright, I actually had to check the VOD momentarily, like earlier, just to verify.
Okay.
Alright,
How much temp HP do we get from Cabal's meal?
we're going to find that out in just a second, but first, everybody, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Everyone? Okay.
Everyone.
Oh no.
Hello.
9? I have a +5.
Well, I mean, whatever
Well-
happens, I'm not worried.
Fire.
Wait, what are we doing? What happened?
I'm dead.
We're rolling a
Wait.
Constitution saving throw.
For whatever reason.
Oh no.
I don't know why, but okay.
I undercooked the hair.
I hope it has nothing to do with that.
Undercooked.
I hope it has nothing to do with that food, because I didn't eat the pastries.
I didn't eat.
I didn't
Nor
know
have I ever.
I never touched the pastries, ever.
Me neither.
Wait, so nothing happened, but we're throwing Constitution saves?
Well, we don't
Yes.
know
We
what
don't know
happened.
yet. We don't know
He
yet.
just,
No,
he just
we're
said
fine.
roll a Constitution saving throw.
Are we going to get eaten
Uh,
by bed bugs?
At like advantage or what?
He
Nope,
just
Just
said
roll
make
a
it.
Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Alright. Alright, so you head down and you feel hungry because Cabal's down there cooking already with the help of Alenka there. Oh, you dearies are waking up at just the right time. We're just about finished here.
Are you gonna waste my nat 20?
Atreus looks at Cabal's food and is like, well, now that looks appetizing.
Go ahead and roll that cook utensils.
Oh, he did a while ago. Rolled
Oh, that was for yesterday, right?
Oh, it's at the end of the long rest.
So it's the end of the long rest.
Yeah, that blow is just flavor, basically, to see how good you flavor that hair.
Ah, okay. You want me to roll it again then?
Yeah,
It's-
go ahead and roll it. That is a fine meal. That is what, 9 temporary hit points for everybody?
Dang.
Because you can feed 26 people with the food from this direwolf, and each person will get 9 temp hit points from it.
Damn.
Nine?
Did Gertrude also get that 9 temp hit points?
You feed Gertrude some of it. There's plenty to go around.
So 9.
Keep in mind that these keep in
so
mind that temp hit points don't stack with other sources.
They do not.
Oh, I'm
Okay, so if I had
updating, thank
5,
you.
then I would go up to 9, but not like.
Yeah.
When you
added?
finish a long rest, any temporary hit points you have are gone.
Oh, okay. So then just 9. Never mind.
So if someone were to eat a full dream pastry right now, they would have 10 temporary hit points.
Correct.
Oh, I'm updating Fenrir. I'm like sitting by him. I'm like, yes, but then the house came alive with teeth and tentacles, and then it started bashing around us, and then Andraste jumped to the other side for some reason, and I had to grab her, but Viri pulled us up from the depths of the thing. And yes, it's nice to eat instead of getting eaten. And I'm just telling the story, and he can't stop me.
So, Fenrir he'll be like listening, but despite being inside, he still has his helmet on, and he's kind of just like looking at the food, but he's not eating. He's not taking his helmet off, so he's kind of sat there, mainly thinking about how to eat food without removing a helmet.
With a straw, duh.
Do you want us to look the other side so you can eat?
Cabal doesn't like this. He asked, "Is something not to your liking?"
Did you say this was Did you say it was something with paprika in it earlier?
Yes. Smoked paprika.
As Atreus finishes his meal, thank God, it's better than even considering eating those dream pastries. Compliments to you, Cabal.
Andraste groggily stumbles down the stairs after everyone has finished eating, oversleeping, and missing breakfast.
I'm glad you're very good at cooking, unlike shooting zombies with fire. Your cooking is too good.
Cabal nods.
Right? Nameless, are you?
He acknowledges the compliment.
Oh wait, it's not been 24 hours, right? It's not once per day. Well, unless you want to reassert control over them now in order to make just keeping like easy
Can I just
to
keep
keep track
two
of.
corpses on me? Are they heavy?
Corpses?
I mean-
like these direwolf corpses are pretty heavy, yeah. Unless you even just the bones themselves, that's like another 10 pounds each.
We have a cart.
You can get
Oh wait, if it's
one
only
of
10
the
pounds, I'll carry
prepared-
it.
Okay, well,
That's fine.
look,
Alright,
dear, if
two
you're going to
corpses.
keep asking me for these corpses, you're going to have to give me something eventually. I'd say I'll provide you 2 more. You're lucky that Irina got many of these recently.
We're lucky that she got many of these recently.
Yeah, Irina's like, yeah, it was a restless night. I just took out a few.
What does Federer look like under the helmet?
Yes, the mystery.
Yeah, see that. He's got quite very sort of bright blue eyes, short. You know the rugged Garen skin, hair kind of like that.
Yeah.
But he's got a very he's got a very sort of like quite long sort of scar that goes down like sort of from the top of his forehead down past his eye, sort of to the bottom of his cheek, and it looks a little bit. It's almost like there's like been some burning and scarring there as well. But apart from that, would probably be quite handsome.
Hold on.
Nice.
Let me look this up. Ragged Garen.
Yeah,
Rugged
the
Garen.
rugged
Rugged
Garen skin.
Garen.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have you said blue eyes?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
I forgot what the skin looks like, but yes, I
Yeah,
see
me
it.
too. I had to look it up also.
Literally my favorite one. I love it.
But no, after finishing the meal, he will he'll give his thanks to Cabal and compliment him on a great meal.
Viri looks like ruined karma, but not green.
But not green. Let me get up Google.
Leopold looks like the guy in my picture.
Wow.
Exactly, the guy in my picture, because that's him. That's a drawing of him.
Nameless looks like a cat.
Yeah.
With
I think
the
Nameless
eyes.
is so cute. Look at it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Speaking of Nameless, yeah. Do you want to reassert control over them now in order to keep things easy? Because that would probably be easier than like Has it been 24 hours? Has it been 24 hours? Has it been 24 hours?
It's probably best to do it at the end of the day.
Okay, sure. I'll let that slide this time, just because like that'll just keep things easy, right?
Yeah.
The run out of spell slots.
I won't.
Although it would be pretty funny.
Your beast of the land doesn't even need to eat, but it probably like there's enough food to go around. You can eat if it wants.
Why shadow noises? What?
The panther dished me for breakfast and left me to rot in my bed.
Don't worry, I saved your ration. I'll just give it to Andraste. I was just super worried that she wasn't gonna eat.
Wait, can my
Much
skeleton eat?
appreciation.
Can my skeletons eat?
It could try. It just kind of gets chewed up without like, it's like pieces, like knives. Just there's no stomach. It just fall out the neck, the jaw whenever they try chewing the food.
Alright, I love it.
Are we looking to head out, or does anyone have anything left to do? And
Alright,
Let's go.
We've been here too long. I don't like this place.
does Arena have anything to do?
I finished all of the things I have to do. Thank you.
Nameless has decided that they're gonna sit on Irina.
Okay, give me a second. I
Let's
just
go
have
punch
to.
a few things.
Irina looks like a
Woohoo.
trustworthy person.
Give me a second. I'm just
I'm
moving
guessing
it.
you know where we're going, Irina?
Well, where are you planning on heading first? As map.
Pull out the map again.
Sorry.
We'd like to try to find a way out of here since we apparently can't go back.
We all know.
I think it seems safest to just stick to the road west.
Yeah, that sounds like the only direction we're going.
I don't know. This scary forest looks pretty cool.
Okay, okay.
We need
never
to
mind,
go
I
to
see
the
it.
other city.
Can we go to that city with a bunch of magical items?
That's also west.
Yeah.
Then let's do that.
So yeah. So I guess we're following the road west.
Let's go!
I'll probably just use Irina as the token.
She is the party now.
Okay. Where am
So
Use
let me
Cabal
see.
next time because he's clearly the leader.
Oh, you're right. Actually, you're right. Never mind. What was I saying? I don't know what I was thinking earlier.
Yeah, I know, right?
Right. There we go. You begin your journey. It's largely a kind of flat, unpaved path, right? But like clearly worn enough to be able to traverse across without significant issue. As you walk, you continue on. Each of these hexes is about 2.5 miles. And so by about half of the way through today, right, you managed to get to about here and are beginning to try making your way through the bend. Sorry, give me a second.
kilometers?
It's difficult to see much further than even like one hex around you because there's a constant kind of thin fog that layers up over time at a distance. As you begin to finally start treading into unknown territory.
As soon as we get out of the village, and I feel like more comfortable, I ask Irina. Irina, clearly, Strahd must be killed. How? Do you know?
Oh, I would love if Strahd were to die. Good luck with that one. They've been here as long as I know. Longer than I've known. Longer than anybody's ever known. If there's a way to kill him.
But he fears you. You grab
Does
the
he-
stake and he fears you.
You see everything like, yeah, well, it's kind of special circumstances with me. You'd best hope that they don't fall in love with you, too.
Oh.
It's not an
I-
all.
You just
What if I do,
threatened
though?
to kill yourself to make
Hmm?
Strahd do things. Does that work?
Dang.
This would. Don't die, please.
Yeah, that's my job.
Look, no offense to
No,
all
it
of you,
is
but I,
that slap to
I
the
barely
chest.
know all of you. I'm not about to divulge my life history. All you need to know is my brother over there, and the last one I got left after my dad's been gone, and I'd do anything to protect him.
Oh, that's what he's holding over
Your
you.
brother's a pervert?
Yes.
Damn it.
They look embarrassed.
Yes,
No, we should have taken your brother with us. Why didn't you say something?
I don't think the road is really well for them. They've always been more of the messenger around the village. I'm the protector, and they go and handle all the daily boring work that I'm not interested in.
At least they'd be safe with Strahd up here. Or more safe, slightly.
I wish that were the case, but if there's one thing you need to know about Strahd right now, it's they are no liar. If Strahd says the village will be protected, and that they will not harm my brother, then that's how it will be.
He's no liar, but he tricks. His
I'm
words
not-
have other
Very cool.
meanings.
Very legal.
I've never known them much for deception in my time with having interacted with Strahd, which is far too much for my liking. I think, personally, this is my own theory, I think that they don't feel they ever need to.
They
Like,
seem the type. They seem
when
to
you
think
have-
that they're above all that.
Yes, when you have so much power, why lie? You can get anything you want anyway. Well, not anything.
No, I kind of like Strahd.
Ugh.
Not in
You-
that way.
I don't.
Aimless is even more offended than Irina is.
Look,
I
Can
love
all
I
I'm
name this
saying
back to
is-
full regular max hit points?
Yeah, I am.
I mean,
Hello?
for a dude that's probably a couple hundred years old, he doesn't look too bad.
That's not what I mean. Like, he could have killed us all in, like, one hit. He chose not to. He gave us
He
a
doesn't
chance.
have a reason to.
You see as everybody's talking about Strahd that Irina's like glancing around over at the forest nearby. Don't get a big head! Sorry, they might be watching.
This is
Strahd, right?
I say
Yes.
it is the responsibility of the powerful to care for the weak. He flees from that. I don't like him.
Yes, well, I don't think they care if you like them or not. All I do know is that if you see any birds or beasts around here, kill them on sight. You
Like
get
killing.
you get to about here, right? Before, like, it's been about, 16 hours of traveling? Right?
Oh, it's been a long time. Wow.
And you have plenty of time for conversation during this journey. But it doesn't feel like it's night. It never feels like it's night. It never even feels like it's day. It's always in this constant, perpetual, dusky twilight.
How can I tell the time of the day?
You can't.
Yes. That's the thing described is how you can't.
The only reason you even know it's been about 16 hours is because you're starting
There's
to get, like, sleepy.
There's actually a feat for that if you want to take it.
Short rest can be taken on the cart, yes.
Yes, this cart is going to do so much work.
How many people can Leon carry at a time?
All of us.
Well, with 420 carrying capacity, right, or pulling capacity, probably like 2 or 3. Well, 2 people would be more reasonable because the cart weighs something also.
Wait, how much
2
do
people
I
plus
weigh?
me.
Well, yeah,
Do
3.
I weigh anything?
Yeah, you
No.
still have a weight because you have all the stuff in you, right? Your shadow weighs as much as all
Why
your
don't you
stuff.
go ahead and ask?
Okay.
Well, we could take turns resting, or we could all take a rest at the same time and continue. Either way.
I think taking turns resting would get us there faster.
We
Right.
can,
But
we
we'd
can
be,
also,
we would be at a
uh,
weaker
al-
strength if anything happened.
We could always have two people pulling the cart too. So like 4
Oh
people.
yeah, that's right.
can
2
rest.
people can pull the cart.
It's
Doesn't
true.
count.
There's probably enough room for that.
And the question is, do we take turns resting, or do we all rest at the same time? Basically, What's up, we'll
Take
take a
turns because
march.
we can keep moving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I imagine that there's probably not so many people that need a short rest at once that like you can't like take turns accordingly.
Well,
Like you
including
figure
long
out the
rest.
details one way or another.
We can put a tent over the cart so it's like protected and dark so that the person can sleep.
I have a question.
Mhm.
Do temporary hit points carry on throughout the long rest?
And when the long rest concludes, all your temporary hit points disappear.
Okay, understood.
I think we should pick a fight with something before that.
And so far, it's been a fairly peaceful journey. I mean, it's like, Strahd's minions might be out and about eventually, but perhaps this is what they meant by protecting the village.
Have we seen any animals or any sounds or anything moving around us?
Yeah, you see the occasional like animals scurry by. The raven kind of perches on a tree really far away. The small beasts and shadows that move and flicker from your eye. Bushes that shake occasionally.
Are we killing them on sight?
Do you want to?
Yeah, yes.
I have an arrow.
Yeah, so you like whenever any of you see
Yeah.
one of the ravens, you just like flurry of arrows.
Yeah, we just shoot them.
Yeah,
Arrows
Eldritch.
fire, lasers light, and I'm shaking my sword like yeah.
I hope you're seeing that in first person, Strahd.
Seeing
Are you
what?
all setting up camp here?
Oh,
Well, that's why I'm just asking. It's like, do we want to have people take turns taking these rests so we can keep moving, or we're gonna actually set camp somewhere?
I'm good for
I
taking turns.
Yeah, I think taking turns, but eventually, like the people that can carry the cart are going to have to sleep.
Well,
Well,
Yeah.
2
Oh,
yeah,
people
yeah.
can carry it, so like
So like, even if
With
Leopold is
that-
taking a rest, we just need to like time the martial people's rest so that there's at least a couple martial people up.
Yeah.
Around.
Cabal does not take a turn pulling the cart.
Dude, you have like
Yes, you're
3
from
strength.
Majesty,
Nameless
don't
can pull
worry.
more than you.
Probably.
Ouch.
Andraste would pull the cart, but you guys don't trust her enough. She might get crushed by it.
Well,
Who's also
you wouldn't be
not
pulling it
particularly
alone.
strong.
No, but I think eventually, I don't think we can keep moving forever because eventually we'll need to set a safe place where we can set a fire, where we can set a defensive perimeter, where we can set tents. So eventually we'll have to stop.
Let's
I
just
think short
take
rest.
a short rest, yeah.
Yeah, short
it's
rests
night
are on the
time,
cart, but
so
long
this-
rests are going to be on the. We have to stop for long rest.
So we're stopping.
I mean, it's been 16 hours. It's probably better to take a long rest at this point.
So
Yeah.
okay.
Well,
Okay,
hold on.
catch
Yeah,
that.
do note that like if you don't take a long rest, right, that's going to have a cumulative impact on potentially giving you exhaustion.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's take a long rest.
It's
So
probably better
we're-
to take a long rest.
But okay. So we're stopping to take the long rest.
Yes.
Middle of
Okay.
the road. It's not like someone is going to pass through the road and is going to be bothered by it, right? We can just stop at the middle of it.
Sorry. There's Fog of War on here. Let me clear this up. You have a pretty good idea of what the surrounding territory looks like anyway.
Fog of War.
Yeah, the fog is going to disappear and there's like 5 Strahds around us.
Oh, this is our campsite. Lovely.
Lovely.
Nice. I sleep.
Have all
the
my
skeleton-
things keep watch.
Yeah.
Skelly bellies.
Oh,
We take
my
turns.
token is so tiny.
Oh, sorry. Let me fix that.
And my aura is so big. What happened?
I always notice it like kind of changes every time. That's why. There
Yeah, it's very weird.
you go. I could probably set it the default to a certain amount. It's because I think it just scaling on a map like affects things quite a bit.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Sleep here in this bed.
Oh, I don't know if you guys saw, but I gave a whistle, an alarm whistle, to every person. Or
Wait,
similar.
what?
I gave a whistle, an alarm whistle, to every person so we can communicate at long distances.
Oh. Oh, you mean like from the adventuring gear?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
like we have a lot of useless stuff. No. I have 2 10-foot poles, so I'll just make a go with them, and we're going to play football.
I have a
With
10-foot pole too.
Yeah.
I
We can-
have. I think I've bought like most things.
Can we? We're going to joust with the 10-foot poles.
You just
Sounds
go
like a
and
great
have a
idea.
nice little joust of each other. Andrasta, you're sleeping in a tree.
I am, yes.
All right. No, it's nice and
Um,
comfortable.
So, are there any tracks in range?
Tracks.
Yeah, I cast the wild catting. up
Oh, sorry.
there.
Let me see. Within 120 feet. Yeah, there's tracks of squirrels, rats, shadow beasts that you're familiar with that I don't know the names of. Wolves, of course, always wolves. Everywhere you go, there's tracks of wolves. Eventually, right? In every direction.
I'm gonna set up a hunting trip nearby.
No one has the alarm spell? That would be... Mwah. Okay.
Once I get the ability to buy some scrolls, I can get it.
Okay.
I also get food and water for everyone.
With a bit of magical know-how, you manage to like scrounge up from what's relatively bountiful, right? With all these forests around the area. It's not too hard to find, like, fruit-bearing plants. And there's like water around the area, kind of just puddled in the... Okay, well, actually that's more fog than water, actually. Never mind. It's kinda just
I'm not.
foggy.
If there's water, like standing here, I'm not drinking this water ever. I'm dying of thirst first. Okay.
Actually, I'm a cleric. I can do this. I just realized.
Oh, Quarry, can do something?
Yeah. One second.
Oh, Fenrir, you got your own little combo there. Wait,
He's
where
used
are
to
you,
travel.
Fenrir, on the map?
I don't think I have a token on this one.
Alright, you can just drag your character sheet on and you can create your token.
I see.
Andraste is curious and thirsty and decides to drink the water.
Alright,
One
it's
second,
musty.
Before you.
Of course, Andraste would be the one to do
Massive.
that.
Look at the sides of that. Alright, there we go.
I can.
Many thanks, many thanks.
Wait, what happened to the
Because I'm
water?
a cleric, I
This
get
is
to
where
change
we
my
make a
spells on
constitution
rest.
save? I'm kidding.
I'm going to I'm gonna get the spell purify food and drink, and if people would like to drink water, I can purify it.
I sleep.
Yeah, we can drink and then refuel our
Are you all
water
relying
skin.
on the Are you all relying on the Skellycats for watch?
No, we're taking
I would
turns.
not.
Definitely. Atreus would definitely like to stay up, or at least a partial watch.
We'll just take turns.
Just take turns.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
The
people.
Tressum is also watching.
Okay, then outside, unless somebody says something specific otherwise, I'll assume the watch is in the order of the characters at the bottom of the page, so essentially alphabetical, I think. Or pretty close to it.
Mhm.
I don't think it's alphabetical.
Oh, yeah, I think it's just in the order people joined, right? Okay, that's
Yeah.
pseudo-random enough. Right, no need to overcomplicate it. So, Atreus, you'll have the first watch.
Indeed, he will.
All right, so you go ahead and begin your first watch of the night. Irina is actually with you too, so they're not kind of just quiet and just look like they're like staring at the fire in solemn contemplation. As the first hour goes by and you hear it. Howls. Irina grabs both of their swords.
All right, we best wake up everyone. I imagine Gertruda is barking too.
Yeah, Gertrude's like, woof, woof.
All right, Atreus is gonna go, like, maybe I don't know if he wants to shout or maybe he's just gonna wake everyone up one at a time.
Everyone has a whistle.
So like starting with Leopold.
We
Just
do
blow
all
the
have
whistle.
whistles.
Just blow the whistle.
Oh, I guess he had a whistle. Sure, he'll blow the whistle.
And like an alarm, even all the way over there, Andraste, you get woken up by it, or at least groggily awake.
She aggressively
very
sits up out of the
mad.
tree. What the hell? It's not my turn yet.
Okay.
Fury
I
does
wake
not
up. I
like
look
getting
into.
awakened. She instantly like
What's happening?
stomped over here.
There's a skeleton near me, and I'm like, oh, god damn it, nameless. Keep those things away from me.
Nayla takes a skeleton and follow you.
Oh god.
Do we see anything with dark vision this way?
I'm sorry, give me a second. I'll just check doing something. I was making the lines a little less glaring. Yeah, you do. As you see that there are 3 dire wolves, of which you are vaguely familiar with already at this point, and rushing in from the north are 3 more.
Oh no.
You're
no,
going to
that's
find. Irina does get. You're about to find out exactly why I find so many of these.
Please.
As that begins initiative.
I am
Roll
so happy to
for
fight
initiative.
something that can be hurt.
Do we still have our temporary hit points because we didn't finish the long rest?
Weird.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know I clicked my token and rolled, but I guess it didn't work.
Besides,
That happens to me all the time.
Oh, it's fine. I fixed it. 5.
I can
Yeah,
make
yeah,
more.
not-
Didn't
you're
roll
not
so
doing
shit,
too.
bro. Like what?
Dude, that's the
Ah.
first initiative roll that I roll over 10 in this campaign.
I think that's my first one that I rolled below 10.
Yeah.
Me too.
Same. I think
It's
we've reversed
your
the
attention.
I
initiative
rolled
order
a
today.
9.
This
Damn.
time
Oh,
I'm
these wolves
prepared
already.
Oh no.
because
Actually,
they're
that's-
they're wolves. I know how to fight wolves. You hit them and they die. Oh god.
Big brain.
Oh.
All right.
Good
If
thing I'm up in
everybody
the
has.
tree.
Oh yeah, Fenrir, you're on there too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's everybody, right? Then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you are up inside of the tree. Presumably, especially if you're passive out trace, right? Like you can easily hide up there without even the check required. Let's see. The dire wolves here descend by dashing forward.
Luckily,
Wow,
we
they're
have
massive.
Arena to carry our asses. Again.
Are they really that large?
Hold
Yes.
on.
Our
They
wolves are
sh-
huge. Ah,
oh,
They're
yeah,
large.
it should be large. You're right, actually. I just realized the token size is incorrect. Not that
Okay,
it.
I was about to say, like, they're really, really big.
They are, but they're not. They're dire wolves, not extra dire wolves. That's something else. Spoilers.
Dire
it's fine.
wolves. There you go.
It's fine. It's fine
Dire.
because all of the tanks are on the south. So
These dash up to
We
Fenrir
have-
and Atreus and Amavir. You get into range of these 2 dire wolves right here.
Lovely.
As one of them will attempt to hit you first, Atreus, and the other one will attempt to hit you, Viri.
I'm gonna go ahead and use a protection on that one.
Boom. Disadvantage, so let's see. I'll roll again. Getting a 12, which is not enough to hit Viri. Your protection does intercept the hit. Oh, but it has advantage, actually, because it's pack
Sure.
tactics.
Oh, okay, so it's at normal.
Yeah, so that would have just been a 20. Did you
Wait,
do
would
actually
the
get hit by
20
that?
been? Would it have the 20 have hit me?
No, the 11 would have attempted to hit you.
But it would be at advantage.
That one to the left of... Oh, wait, sorry, you're right. Actually, hold on. In order, it would have been 1, 2, 3. Sorry, you're right. That 20 would have been attempting to hit you. And it would have...
Hit me. I have 20.
Yeah, okay. Sorry. Got that mixed up. That bite connects onto you for... 16. It's not the hit. That's not the damage. I apologize. 8
Very
piercing
good.
damage. And make a strength saving throw.
Who, him? Atreus?
Yes, Atreus.
So does one of
Okay.
them run into my hunting trap?
Oh, I mean, where was the hunting trap?
9. I don't think that's a good one.
It is
I
not,
didn't
and you were
really
knocked
specify
prone on the
which
ground.
square. I just kind of put in this
Okay.
general area when I walked over.
Let's see. Hold on. It saw the
Just,
trap.
Sorry.
Very perceptive wolf.
Very perceptive wolf. As
There you go.
the other one, at disadvantage, will attempt to go after Vidi.
So normal.
At disadvantage?
Wouldn't
Yes.
it be at normal?
Oh, you're right. It is normal because it's just 10 piercing damage onto you, Vidi.
Okay.
However, you do have your temporary hit points to block a 9 of that.
Yeah, do I have any reaction or no?
Only if you have something that specifically says as a reaction.
Okay, then no. No hit points, -1 health.
Your Skelecats do not have temporary hit points from the food. They attempted to eat it, but they just can't actually eat it.
Oh, I thought you were just flavoring that.
No, it was a flavored thing. Like, they tried, they just can't eat. They are literally incapable of eating food. Alright, that's it. And then that means that turn order reverts back over to all of you, and since it's just kind of back and forth at this point, Fenrir, are you familiar with the chunked initiative way we usually do combat? And no, we don't do flanking.
No, and then yes. Cool. I vaguely remember, but could you just recap it?
Basically,
Is this-
all your actions and movements are all together if your initiatives are right next to each other, which in this case they are, right? It's just one big player chunk after the wolves moved. So,
Okay.
you can all just kind of do things and then declare them. So,
All
anybody
right.
would like to demonstrate?
I'm gonna go ahead and stand up,
Yeah.
and I'm going to go ahead and attack this one right here. Actually, I don't know. Which one does Viri look like she's going to attack? If she's even.
wait, hang on. Let me do this first before
What,
you.
you
Are
want
you
me to
guys
do it
gonna
first?
move them?
I don't know. Which one do you want to take on? I'll just team up with whatever you're attacking.
I'm gonna go to one.
I think moving them
Let's
away
do the
from the
one
melee guys
closest
isn't
to you,
helpful.
since I can rage and tank this one.
All right.
Um,
Gonna help
I would-
her attack this one then.
Okay.
I would like the top
I'm-
left one moved away from me, if possible, since I'm
I'm
not a
going-
tank.
Going to defend. Wait, Nameless is here?
Yeah, I just flew over there. My Tressa.
Oh.
Do they see me? Or only my Tressa?
I mean, did you take it a hide action?
I mean, I never took a hide action, but I'm sitting in my familiar shadow.
I mean, unless you actively attempt to hide, then it's just assumed they can notice you.
Okay. I catch Eldritch. What did I ask?
And just blast that lands. To what? The top left
Can
one?
you push
the one
this
just in
one
front?
back 10 feet?
The top left one would probably be better to move, because you're moving it away from a melee guy who's just gonna run into melee again.
Yeah.
But I have to cast an AoE though. So I want to hit all 3 of them.
But okay.
Alright, then in that case, boop, it pushes over here and takes the damage.
Oh,
And then-
okay. I don't know how to feel about that.
It's okay, we got this. Don't worry.
Cast a tidal wave that hits all 3 of them.
Wait,
Okay.
Jesus.
but was one of them a
22
bonus
bludgeoning.
action?
Bludgeoning.
It's invocation from one of the feats they
Okay.
got. Let's see. The wolves make their dex saves. 2 of them succeeding and taking 11 damage. And one of them failing and getting knocked prone onto the ground right here after taking 22.
Dang.
This one?
Yes.
Yes, the one that's right here. The last one in line gets knocked prone from this shadow wave.
Okay,
Then over your pole axe, which one are you aiming at with your pole axe?
this one.
Yep.
All right,
We're
then
targeting the same one, so.
Yeah.
they have an AC of 14. That pole axe does connect for 11 slashing damage into it.
Don't forget to apply one wavering mark.
Your unwavering mark goes down on. All right. Who else is taking their actions?
I have.
Here, I did a reckless attack. I only rolled once because I didn't have the advantage selected, but I did a reckless attack on this thing. Let me roll the second thing. I'm raging. I failed wolf.
All right, that wolf does not does not get hit. Its AC is 14 as your reckless attack fails to connect onto it, just ducking out of the way of the sword.
Okay. It's
Sorry.
fine. I'm ready. I'm here, and I.
Irina sees that Fulu, you look like you are not a tank. This is true. As Irina begins their assault onto this wolf right here, as you see them holding great swords inside of each of their hands,
Wow.
Wow.
dealing
Jeez.
18 damage onto this wolf.
Titan
How
grip.
hurt does it look?
It's like about half wounded, right? It's got some pretty nasty gashes on it from the great sword hits.
Wait, did you guys? Anyone who attacks this one, by the way, gets advantage if you're in melee.
I can, but I haven't taken my turn yet, so.
Yeah,
It's also
I'm just
prone
letting you
anyway.
know. Which one is the most injured? On the top.
The one that Irina
This
is
one?
currently focusing down with the great swords.
Okay, so all 4 Skelecats are gonna attack that one.
I believe it takes a bonus action to command them, right?
Oh, I thought you said anything I summon, like same with familiars, they just do their own actions.
I think Anime Dead specifically says that. Yeah, you have to use a bonus action to mentally command them.
Yeah, but I thought I specifically asked you and you said that they just get to take their own actions as normal.
I think there may have been a miscommunication on that one.
Okay,
It takes a
awkward.
bonus action to command them. Alright, Cabal, what are you up to?
I totally forgot to give Micro's initiative.
You did say cherish yours, you're fine.
Would it be, yeah, I was gonna ask if it was reasonable to do that. Okay. We both wake up at a start, I guess. We rolled the 1 for initiative. We're basically just still in bed. I'll
You
go
wake
ahead.
up, your eyes up, and you see over here all this stuff.
Damn. I'm gonna go ahead and disengage and shift over here. Oops.
Oh, weird. Raven is. Oh, I know why it's 0. Don't worry, it's not actually at 0. I figured out what happened. There we go. I fixed it. You and your Raven disengage and move away from the 2 dire wolves that are right there.
And I'm going to cast Firebolt at the forest, I guess.
A little bit of the forest lights up. It's not enough to like cause a wildfire or anything, but it's you got a second campfire going. That's nice. All right, Fenro, I believe you have not moved yet.
Yeah, like this character. Are you a familiar or a squishy-looking person?
I am currently 50 feet in the air, so I don't think you need to worry about me.
Oh, I see. Cool.
You can help
He'll just
Ooh,
move.
if you want to help someone.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Finn will just run up and attack, I guess.
All right, you go for the swing onto this wolf, joining Irina and slashing away at it.
Well,
Did you have any? Oh, right. I should place the little thing on your sheet that allows you to toggle advantage and the like. Let me put it on. There you go. But that would have been a 6, and so does not connect onto that dire wolf.
distract.
And
It's
Justin?
okay, I understand.
So I will take my bonus action to command my beast of the land to perform the charge attack action thing.
Let me check this out. Hold on.
But I want to know what
Okay,
do I
so-
roll for its attack, and then
You click on the maul button, basically.
For this charge, make it take a save.
Yes. If they hit it, then no. Actually, it just
think also-
adds extra
Okay.
damage, and then it can. Yeah, it's a strength save, I think, on that.
Well, before you
and then I have to roll a 1d6.
before you do
Alright.
that, I'm gonna cast Illumination as a bonus action. That's the wrong thing I clicked.
Okay.
Here, I'll click, this one.
Oh, I never rolled damage for Eldritch Blast.
I cast it on
Oh,
the
okay.
wolf next to me and make it strength. So it has a disadvantage on ability checks made with strength.
Okay, so it's going to have disadvantage on that. So let me go ahead and place a little mark to indicate as such. Illumination, as it has disadvantage on the strength save that it's about to potentially make. Let's say that maul does connect, dealing 11 slashing damage, and adds another 1d6 on top of that because you charged at it. Go ahead and roll that 1d6 to see how much damage total that'll do.
Came to 3.
Okay, so that is 14 total damage as it makes its strength save at disadvantage. As the wolf gets not knocked prone for that, but it is extremely wounded, right? It's like almost just limping from the attacks. And the Eldritch Blast did connect onto this wolf and added another 7 damage from earlier.
And then for myself, how close is that wolf to being dead?
It is extremely wounded.
Then I'll shoot it with my bow.
And you connect, and
Let's see, so
Alright.
Flu is going to cast then if I cast like a bonfire somewhere like there, that's not gonna catch the tent on fire or the bed on fire, right?
no, you're skilled enough with your magic to avoid it.
Okay. I'm going to cast a bonfire somewhere underneath the right hand wolf without catching anything else on fire.
Alright, you cast it as such. It makes its dex save and does succeed, so it won't take the damage from the bonfire. But the bonfire is now there. You can go ahead and draw it. I think that is everybody's actions, right? I
Nope,
imagine
I haven't
Oh.
taken one.
Gertrude's just gonna join the skelly cats over here.
Is it my turn yet?
Yes. Yeah, I mean, it's
It's all
everybody's turn.
Okay, I will rage since we have 3 wolves here, and I guess Wild Surge will cast. Let's see what I get.
Right, Biddy
Uh,
rages and...
Each creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw, or take 1d12 necrotic damage. You also gain temporary hit points equal to 1d12 plus your barbarian level. Okay,
30 feet
That I see
encompasses
within
these 4
30
wolves.
yeah. So, they all have to throw a Constitution saving throw.
Alright, they go for it. Let's see. Concept. As I think the one in front of you fails.
Okay. So it takes 1d12 necrotic damage, so I'm gonna roll that. And I
You
gain
gain-
temporary 14 HP. So
14
Dang.
damage.
Wow.
That's a roll. From your
yeah.
wild surge. Yes, the wolf takes 7 necrotic damage as your temporary hit points, which is already quite it was originally sizable, got hit, and you're just like, no. It's back. And better than ever.
As my action, I will swing with my greatsword.
And it swings.
To this one. Sorry, to this one. In the
Alright,
middle.
it is at a no, but it's not at advantage, right? 13 slashing, and that actually just kills it. Squeeved right through. Oh, you have the flame rapier, or great
green flame, but I can't use it while raging, remember?
Oh, it's true. You're right. Good catch.
Yeah.
All right, then. That appears to be all for that. Oh, I just realized that you have the extra rage damage, which you didn't take, but I mean, it would have died anyway. I've ticked
what?
it for you.
Oh. Wait, rage damage? Like...
When you rage your melee attack, deal bonus damage.
Oh, so +2?
Yeah, which
Is that how it
is
works? Okay.
yeah, it's
so
that little
they're
tick
taking
mark right there.
15 instead of 13.
Correct.
So you killed more.
Yeah, you overkilled it.
Okay.
Killed beyond the expectations.
And this one's pretty low because it took 22 damage earlier, so Atreus can finish it or whatever.
Atreus already used his attack to help.
Yeah, I
kill
know. I
this
mean,
one.
like later, next turn.
Right, then it is the Direwolves' turns, and they go for the. This one is just going for this beast.
No. So cool.
13 is not enough to connect. Its bite fails as this wolf goes over the course of its companion here and attempts to bite out you, Atreus, at advantage because of the
Pack tactics.
pack tactics.
24 does connect.
Dealing 10 piercing damage to you, make a strength saving throw. You succeed, and its DC for that, by the way, is 13. And then it will try to go for you, Viri.
Okay.
And that one's gonna need the protection. So
Protection. It's a 16, which is enough to connect for 10 piercing damage.
Well, 5.
Correct, 5 piercing damage because you were raging.
On my temporary HP.
And your
Okay.
temporary
I had-
HP, it doesn't even touch
So
you.
14, I have 9 temporary HP.
wow.
Man, there's a lot of competition for the tank stuff.
This one exits out of the bonfire and goes after you, Leopold. You are the
It
next
was
closest
not-
target.
I am
Wait.
not a tank. This is sheer
Does-
luck, okay?
Wait, does the tent not count as a wall? Something it can't stand on?
Oh, that's
Oh, you
true,
can't-
actually. I buy that. In that case,
No, don't attack anyone else. Attack me.
Those are skeletons. Those are
Yeah,
skelly
these are-
cats, which could be replaced by.
Oh boy.
yeah, but it doesn't not going to attack the skelly cats because like they're not doing anything right now. It's going to go after Atreus.
Oh boy.
It's Bones. It's a dog. Bones. It goes
Does that one have advantage?
No, it didn't get close. Oh, let's see how smart it is. No, it's like it got spooked by this fire too much. It's just trying to hit you and it fails as it just clings off of your shield.
Oh.
Can I stop raging at any time?
I think it takes a bonus action to end your rage, or not. Something like that. I'll double check. But as all of your turns, once again, the Direwolves have completed their moves.
All right. First off, I'm just gonna. Whoops. That's only 5 healing. So that puts me back at 22 HP, and I'm going to take a swing at the. Is it prone still?
It's still.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh no, it's alright. It should have stood up.
Okay.
It did not
I know.
decide to voluntarily stay prone.
Yeah, I figured as much. As I swing at it,
Attack this.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, it's dead. No, Conda, it's gone. Goodbye. Adios. You're gone, Direwolf.
I'm incapable of hitting anything ever.
You swing your longsword and no.
No.
Keep in
Hit,
mind
like,
that
3
the top
attempts.
one's gonna get attack of opportunity.
It's true. If you move away, are you willing to incur that?
Oh. Okay, I'll attack this one and fail then. I'll fail to
Okay.
attack this one instead of failing to attack this one.
Wow.
Yeah. It's okay.
Your beast of the
I'm
land,
good.
after a fairly sizable chunk the previous time, can't rotate fast enough to attack this one, but Irina uses this opportunity, along with that longbow shot, which is going to connect into it, for 4 piercing damage, and then 1, 2, 3, Irina goes for it,
Jesus,
connecting
Irina.
all 3.
Wow. Wait, is she
Rena-
a dual greatsword wielder? That's so awesome.
Titan
They are.
grip.
You see 2 great swords inside of their hands. They are just slashing and slashing and slashing like a little whirlwind as they deal 28 damage. Another 4 goes
Oh my
out
God.
because of the longbow that connected
Garrett?
into it. Eldritch Mew does not connect onto one of the wolves. Your Dory does not as either, as its AC is 14.
The The one above the line of people we have, I want to cast Guiding Bolt at.
Right, cast the guiding bolt over at the wolf, and 17 damage. That guiding bolt does a side that basically half heals it instantly.
Nice.
And it has the next person that attacks it will have advantage.
Okay, has Fenrir, have you taken your turn yet?
Yeah, I tried to stab this one, but
Okay,
what missed?
I'm...
You'd have advantage on the top one.
Yeah, I'm going to swing at the top one with my greatsword at advantage.
Right. You aim your sword steady, and with the guiding light connect into it for 11 slashing damage with a little bit extra rage applied onto that.
11 slashing damage. Okay, so end of turn, I guess.
Right.
Cabal would like to shoot the wolf also.
Right, which wolf?
They both look very damaged.
All three of them are looking pretty toasty at this point. I mean, this is the only one that is only like half HP compared to the other two, which are severely wounded. The classic firebolt goes out.
Like sparklers.
What? He's still waking up, okay?
Skeletat's gonna attack. Well, you said, sorry, wait, these two are wounded?
Yes, the other two are quite heavily wounded.
Okay.
I moved my token up here. I don't know why it didn't move.
They take an attack of opportunity if you did that move.
But
It's
true.
I moved
Well-
it earlier. Oh, from the bottom one?
Yeah, I'll be from the bottom one. I'll attack you.
All right, the short
That's
bow
fine.
connects onto this wolf up
Okay,
here.
right?
Okay.
Yeah.
The cat can fire bows too?
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait,
They-
name this is shooting a short.
You're right, they're not bows. In this case, it's more like they shoot out a spike, right?
Maybe,
that's
just-
maybe we should rename it.
Yes, it won't be a bow, but you can call it like spike shot or something. I don't know, bone spike.
That one hits
Spiky.
also, right?
Yes, they have an AC of 14 that connects for 7 piercing and slaughters the other wolf as well.
This one? No, we have.
It is gone.
more.
Right, connects in
Wow.
for another 5 piercing damage onto the final wolf, and another 3 piercing damage as well. The wolf looks scared, but it keeps on fighting anyway. As it will attempt to do its...
Nothing.
It attempts to fight anyway, and goes for the less heavily armored of you two, although you're both pretty heavy armored. Atreus.
Me? Oh, okay. The less armored of the two. Go ahead. Yep, 22 definitely connects.
10 piercing. Gnashing and gnawing, but you all easily finish off this final wolf. How would you like to do so?
Actually, I wonder, as it's gnawing on me, can I just let me see. I'm gonna go ahead. No, let me see. Can I even cast it on this one?
What is
You-
your HP?
Do you want to
Adrian?
take this one?
If one of your companions harms its heart.
Yeah, you like its bite. Its bite is holding onto your onto your shoulder, right? As you're deliberating momentarily on what to do.
Just
You're
stab
like-
it!
you're-
Oh my god.
Your companions are about to like finish it off, and you're like, wait.
Like, hold on a second. I'm just trying to
They're
make
flying
sure.
back to sleep.
Aren't you the beast that gets you within range? Otherwise, the beast. It doesn't say if attacking. So you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and make one attempt at this.
You attempt to cast animal friendship at it.
Oh my god.
You hug it! Just hug it and
Yeah,
say
yeah. As it's
everything's going
chewing,
to be okay.
chewing on my shoulder, I am like basically patting it on its back, trying to relax it.
Shh, shh, shh. It stops gnawing on your shoulder, but it's growling at your companions here.
Oh, I'm gonna try pacifying it somehow.
Can you speak to it?
Give it to Pastry.
Yeah, you speak with animals?
I do not have speak with animals right now.
I do.
It
But-
gnarls
I don't know if that
aggressive.
helps.
It stares
I'm gonna-
aggressively.
Hold on. I'm gonna. Okay, I have a lot of animal feed from Gertruda from Gertruda. Okay, I spent a whole gold coin on that. So, I'm gonna go ahead and, as action search, to make another action. So I'm still doing this on the same turn. We'll try to bribe it, or at least gesture. Now that it's friendly with me, with the animal food.
It is still hostile. You're still surrounded by hostile creatures, so let's see what happens. You see it drooling as it looks at this food, and then looks back at your companions, and looks back at the food, and looks back at your companions. And it cautiously approaches the food.
I have intimidation, by the way. I really wanna.
yeah, that's
No,
going to
that'll
help
make things
a
worse.
lot.
I have animal
Look,
handling. I have
I
animal
don't
handling.
care. I just want one so I can use intimidation successfully. Like we haven't been able
Not
to use it
now, not
this
now.
entire campaigin. I really just want to use it.
Not
one.
now. We just gained the
Intimidate
puppy.
me, intimidate me. I'm
Fine.
here. Intimidate me.
But you're too easy to intimidate.
Ouch!
Ouch.
He is literally scared of everything. Like
I'm
I
scared
look at
of
him
things
the
that...
wrong way and he faints. Like
No, I'm scared of things that are perfectly reasonable to be scared of, like
Vampires.
Strahd.
death
No,
hounds
like
and-
have
like
you guys
angry for variance.
Have you watched Frozen 2? Like, I imagine Leo like Olaf singing that one song in the woods where he was like freaking out.
I didn't watch
Yeah.
I don't know if
this.
anyone remembers that song.
I
I didn't
remember.
watch it. I didn't
I
even
do.
The one where he's like, this will all make sense when I'm older.
Yeah.
Yeah, I work in
have
a
common
preschool.
sense.
Of course I know every Frozen song.
You know you could quote the entire movie.
Yep.
Yeah, it is like eating the feed, right? But it's like cautiously glaring at all your other companions who have stopped attacking it.
Let's all move back.
That's all.
Please?
How about you all just step back? I'll handle this.
Okay, actually I'm wondering what HP you were at, because earlier you took like 11 and now you took 9, but your HP hasn't gone down, so...
Oh, I didn't minus out that last 10 as it was chewing on my shoulder. There you go. I'm 12.
Okay,
They're a fighter. They'll just shake it off.
I'll move back.
So,
Because it's such
Get
a
off.
carry. I like him very much.
Fenrir, are you going to back away?
He's just there looking at. Oh shit.
The direwolf does not take the chance, the opportunity to attack you. It's just eating some of the food.
Yep, Atreus just like patting it on his back. You're probably just one big hungry fellow, aren't you? It's really sorry about your friends there. You guys kind of attacked us first, though.
Are you going to make it?
I
So
heard-
make an animal handling check then next.
I heard someone say they had speak with animals. Who was it?
Me.
Andraste.
Zafulu?
Andraste.
Oh, Andraste?
Mhm.
Do we want to,
So 13.
You see the wolf is not attacking you or your companions anymore, just eating.
do we want to talk to it? Because I thought it was pretty weird that it didn't run away even after all its companions died.
Yeah.
Question mark.
Well, it's
I
up to
could probably
Andraste, I
speak
guess.
after a short rest. I could speak to him, but I can't right now.
Do we want to take a short rest?
I think you were attempting to, right?
He was finishing his long rest.
Wait, we're taking a long
We're
rest.
trying to take a long rest, I think.
Yeah.
Alright. Atreus, you are quite wounded, but yeah, the wolf it's just kind of eat, like after it finishes eating, right? It isn't running back away. It just kind of curls nearby and tends to its wounds.
Can I have a look at the wounds that I probably dealt to it?
Yeah, it's covered in like really nasty gashes from the Praetor magical shadow and cuts that it received.
I heal it.
Oh, if you're
Wait, don't use an elixir. We have so much healing on right now. If you really want to heal it, I could heal it.
I unfortunately do not have any sort of any medicinal items in my.
I hand you the healing elixir and you can heal it.
I suggest that instead of using a thing, we could just use, like, you know.
Cast Cure Wounds or someone else
Yeah.
have Healing Blast or
The
something.
healing elixir is a spell, so.
Okay.
Also, now that like combat's finished, I'm cure woundsing you for 5.
Oh, me?
If you're this person, then yes.
Yes, thank you very much.
He just puts a hand on your shoulder, and you feel the power of Torm. God bless.
I thought it was Helm. Now it's Torm.
Wait, Storm?
Torm.
Oh, sure it was. Oh.
Torm.
Torm. Yeah. Like, I thought it was Helm a while ago. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll take Torm too.
Yeah.
That may have been a miscommunication.
It just keeps on changing every time.
the deity changes every single session.
What would be funny is somebody
it's
like
because-
pretending to be like super religious and just like randomly saying gods.
No, it's because the symbol of Torm and the symbol of Helm is the same. One is a gauntlet and the other is a gauntlet with an eye. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, they
And-
so similar. Okay.
Yeah,
I heard
but
Helm before. That's why. Okay. Nope. I'll take
I
Helm.
said Helm before. That's what I assumed it was Helm.
Okay,
Helm is a
so
good
that,
god.
if you're all done with that, right? The wolf doesn't like run; it just continues tending to its wounds. You know. Oh, were you healing it, Nameless?
Isn't it at full health already?
The direwolf?
Yeah. By now? We casted so much healing on it.
Oh wait, was that? Wait, I didn't see the
The
roll.
cu-
Oh, so it's 5 on that. From
No,
sorry.
the cure wounds went to me.
The cure. Oh. Well, the healing can go to whoever. Here's another one if you need it.
Leopold, you discussed this idea with Irina, and Irina goes, I don't know. I've been here a long time, and there's some crazy shit out there.
Yes, crazy shit indeed. I can believe that.
Right. Then, if that's all for your healing and spells and everything, you enter into your tent, or your wherever, or your trees, or wherever it is that you would like in order to rest.
Atreus is gonna sit still out here outside the tent with the new gigantic pup.
Wake me up when that thing eats someone.
Can you just keep casting this like every 24 hours until you tame it?
That could be the idea.
Nice. Pupper.
Yeah, it is sleeping. 1 hour in, the next person on watch would be Andraste. Andraste, from your tree, you're just chilling out there, and that's when it happens. You hear howls in the distance.
More, huh?
Guys, I got a bunch of puppies in the way.
If that was an hour, is that a short rest?
Yeah, it was long enough in order to get a short rest, and that was it.
Okay.
I think we just leave Irina to kill them all. Like, she doesn't need help. She can just keep sleeping.
Okay. This time, I'm gonna hide. And then I command the skeletons to attack whatever we start attacking.
Right.
I'll blow the whistle and alert everybody again.
Alright, everybody, like an hour into your nice slumber, the whistle goes out.
Again.
Okay, for a second, what happened?
What happened is that from the east and from the west, another set of wolves seems to appear, adding to your little corpse party that you have going here.
Dang.
They're big.
They are expecting you. Your cats will be able to just attack at the start of your turn, as you had been commanded them to do so at the time,
Has
because they
it,
just share your initiative.
been like a minute or?
Do we
has been 1 hour.
reroll initiative?
Yes, let me go ahead and remove the turns. Grade it up. There you go.
All right, boy. Here we go again.
Wait, did we take like basically a short rest there?
Yes.
Wait. what
So
the
my rage
hell?
is back?
I think your rages are every long rest. And you had 2 rages anyway.
3.
Oh, it's true. You have 3 rages.
Did this happen exactly on the hour, or did it happen a little bit past the hour?
Slightly past the hour. Barely any time.
Oh, yeah, long rage. Okay. Not long rage, sorry.
Long rage.
long
12 hours of rage.
So what kind of
mad.
rage do you have? Long rage.
I
It's a feat from 3.5 long
Okay,
rage.
there.
Lasts forever.
You see the other direwolf actually cowering away from this. And just
Aw.
snarling at them also, but it is not joining you in this combat. It is far too wounded.
I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
Also
figured
probably
that-
would have won too.
Since this happened, since we heard the howls from a while away, can I have at least use my reaction to cast Speak with Animals?
I mean, you wouldn't need a reaction for that. You would just do it, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I don't know if I have to wait until my turn to cast this. What I mean.
If you had time to hear the house, it's like, yeah, like, you know, you heard them, you had like a minute to get things ready or etc. As you could have cast it at that point.
All
Are
right.
we already in
That's what-
action?
That's what I'll have done.
Initiative is the equivalent of readying an action if they expect you at the same time you expect them, right? In this case, the direwolves know you are here. They are engaging you at the same moment you are engaging them.
Yep. Now I officially cast my Speak with Animals.
Alright. You do. So right before like these direwolves arrive, you are able to speak with animals. And if that's so,
What are you
is
gonna say to them?
if everybody's finished with their any things, then Leopold, Nameless, Viri, and Raven.
That's so Raven.
Dang.
God damn it.
Come on, all 4 of you get to move first.
Okay.
Hold on.
Oh,
Um,
Irina needs to roll too.
Atreus, do you want to talk to them first?
Oh, Irina gets to move also. They prepare. Irina's just going up here.
They're just like, no, just gonna go fight.
Wait a second. Is there any because this is all plants, right? Everything you can basically, this is basically just flatland. There's nothing like cover. There's nothing like
Yeah, it's just pretty flat. It's pretty flat except for the trees.
Okay, do the trees take up space? Say for
Um,
example, could I stand right here, or if I wanted to move, could I just move this way, or would I have
Yeah,
to
because
go like
their
this?
trunks aren't large enough. It's not like the trees occupy the same size as their leaves, right? Their trunks are much smaller than what the leaves show.
Okay.
Small enough that you could walk by without any significant movement penalty.
Okay,
Uh,
I'll
So
take my
say,
turn
would I be able to occupy this space then?
Yes, because you'd just be standing next to the trunk, basically.
Okay.
Can I move twice? Like get here
then. Yes.
and then
Yes, you can, and then dash.
Yeah, just wait. No, I just want to stand here and rage and dodge.
Okay, so like you were standing there before they arrived, like you anticipated them.
Oh, okay. Then I'm just standing here and dodging and
All right,
raging.
you proceed to start dodging as these direwolves descend.
But I'm not dodging. It's not like I'm just
Well-
putting my shield up and crouching and defending. You know, it's a dodge action, but it's
Yes.
Yeah.
more cool that way. Cooler that
Okay,
way.
I am going to actually use my hands to trace the only sigil that I know to actually hold on. I'm gonna move here first, next to Atreus, and I'm gonna touch Atreus to give him the disc.
Atreus, you have Blade Ward.
Mm-hmm.
For the duration when the creature is targeted by an attack, you can use its reaction to gain resistance.
Yes.
Yes.
To all non-magical damage.
Oh, okay.
until the start of its next turn, and then it ends. I can't
Mhm.
cast it while raging, so I'm casting it now. Can you do like? Never mind. It's like one cantrip per like action, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
I'll end my turn then.
All right. Nameless.
I cast Eldritch Blast. So
Eldritch
I'm assuming
Blast.
that 21 was a stealth. Was a good hide action, right? So I am stealth and I get advantage.
Yes. They will not beat your passive perception on this. That Eldritch Mute does connect. Which one?
Oh, sorry. This one.
Wait, where? Hold on. I don't actually see.
All right. It connects in for 4 force damage.
Which
Can
one was it?
we
This?
knock it back 10 feet down
Right here.
here?
Okay.
Oh, it's like, yeah, that would be 10 feet.
And then I cast Tidal Wave.
Your shadow wave goes out as it gets hit from the sky from a bolt that it doesn't even recognize. As one
So
of them
it'll-
succeeds, it takes 10, as the other one fails and is knocked prone, taking 20. Alright, is that it?
And I just use the rest of my movement speed on my chest and fly up.
Yeah, you see the shadow attach onto this Tressum and just fly up into the air. Just chilling out there. Right, then?
Cabal will, oops. He'll shoot
Wait.
this vanguard here.
Right, your firebolt flies out and deals.
Sorry, I've got one monitor this time.
So note that if you double click on the header of your character sheet, you can collapse it, as your firebolt also collapses in midair.
Oh, this gun sucks!
How tragic.
It keeps jamming.
You know,
Maybe if you try
The Direwolves move onto Irina here. Well, one of them can't because it doesn't have enough mobility after, well, it's able to, it just can't, like, attack because it has to dash after standing up from being
Irene
prone.
had the same idea as me.
As this other direwolf over here. Yeah, it's descending onto you instead, Leopold.
Yes, come.
Do I hear them saying anything? I'm curious.
Nash, Nash, Nash.
Not even words. Okay.
Nash is a word.
Oh, Nash.
3 of them bite down onto Irina at advantage. Well, 2 of them actually at advantage. Irina's AC is 17, so none of those connect. Irina just starts deflecting and blocking with the experience of somebody who has fought way too many of these. They go on to you next, Leopold. Bite. All 3 of them, I believe, connecting onto you.
Wait,
And one
what?
of them even
No,
critting.
no. I'm using my shield.
Oh, you're
You-
right. It is
you're
disadvantage
thinking
because you're
it's
dodging. In which
No,
case,
also dodging and guardian shield.
Oh, you still get hit by that last one because it's a crit.
Yeah, the last one hits, but I mean,
oh wait, no, the last one is just a 13 because it's disadvantage.
Oh, right.
So all 3 of
Yes.
them actually miss. It's just miss.
Right.
nice.
Way to dodge.
Just pushing them with my shield.
Wait,
Stay
so they
here.
took a turn?
Stay here.
All right, it is all of your turns again.
Yes,
Okay,
I think.
Atreus is gonna
Oh,
look at
wait,
this wolf
I
and he's
forgot
just
to have
gonna
my
ask him a quick
skeletons
question.
attack last
Friends of
turn.
yours?
Sorry.
One thing at a time there. Atreus?
He's just gonna turn real quick to the wolf that's currently in our party and ask, friends of yours?
Hungry.
Okay.
I heard hungry.
I heard
Yeah.
hungry too, so like,
Yeah.
I will take my turn. I'll go up to where Leopold is over here, and I'm going to cast Thunder Wave. And it will.
No, don't push them away.
It's not. Doesn't push them. It just.
So Thunderwave has a
Man,
box
push
about that
them.
big, right? Are you? It extends out from you.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Wouldn't it hit all 3?
It would. It would also hit Leopold, unless Leopold you would like to move. But you will unless you disengage. You will get opportunity attack by
Oh.
No,
okay.
no, I
One
don't
of them.
mind. Hit me. Just hit me.
Alright.
I don't care.
Well, you have to make a Constitution saving throw. So
Eyes
I think-
emoji.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
Yeah. Okay.
A longbow shot pierces this wolf as over to the right, this thunder wave emanates out, and 3 of them make their con saves.
It does push them though, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it does push them.
Yeah, let's push them. But pushes me
10
too,
feet.
right? So
10 feet, yeah.
Well, not if you succeed.
No, if you succeed, you're not getting pushed.
I can choose to be pushed.
Only one of
Can't I?
them is getting pushed, so it's fine.
If you choose to be pushed, you'll also take the full damage from thunder wave, which is 2d8.
Oh, come on. Okay, so take half damage.
But you saved. You don't have to get pushed because only 2 of them failed Constitution, so you can still hit one of them.
Yes,
Yeah,
as 2 of them that did fail, 1 of them taking. Go ahead and roll the damage for that, the 2d8.
1 second.
I take half damage and half
Wait,
damage
where
again,
is it?
right?
Do I have that on my character?
You can just slash R 2d8.
Okay.
As one of them takes 12 damage and is blasted back 10 feet. The other one takes 6 damage from the thunder wave, and the final one takes also 12 damage and is blasted 10 feet back. In the middle of all of this, while they're getting blasted from this thunderous roar over here, to the left we can see that Fenrir slashes away with their dory at the one right here for 6 slashing damage onto it as the Eldritch Mew flies out and does connect for.
I also said last turn I forgot to attack the Skelecat.
Oh yeah, because the last order you were given just to start was to attack the first thing
Yeah,
that came.
it's to attack anything that we attacked.
Which one are you directing the Eldritch Mew at?
Oh, so after Fenrir hits it, I'll hit it to move it back 10 feet and then cast Tidal Wave upward to hit all 3.
Alright, as they make their dex saves once again, as a barrage of shadow just keeps on flying out at them over and over. Killing the one over at the south, which just gets swarmed by shadow and collapses into it. Leopold,
From Fury's
Thunder-
attack?
Oh, yeah. Do you have resistance against thunder damage?
Oh no, I don't. So it's just 6 damage. Okay, take 6 damage.
Just 6.
The other 2 up there take 11 damage from the tidal wave, but are not knocked down from it.
Sorry,
Right.
Grace not very
What's
good at magic, so she.
What's the
didn't-
health looking like right now?
I mean, most of them are somewhat wounded to some degree. None of them, like, specifically more than others, that much.
How about
The
between
first-
these 2?
The southernmost one is the most wounded, as one of those spikes
Yeah,
shoots out from your...
Direct one towards that.
Right, it takes 4 damage, and... Your pole axe swings out at this dire wolf here, taking
This one right here.
for 8 slashing damage.
It's 11.
11 slashing damage, sorry.
Mhm.
You're all becoming quite pros at killing these things. It's like, you fought way too many of them.
Fuzu's gonna cast Illumination at the top left
Hmm.
Direwolf.
It is now illuminated.
Also, I forgot to mention this. This is mainly for nameless, but every time I ever cast a spell now, I'm gonna shine in a bright light that shines for 30 feet of bright light around me and 30 feet of dim light beyond that.
Does the light do damage?
No,
Or it's just the light? Okay.
which is just very very light.
I'm
Every
just
time I
gonna,
cast it.
yeah, casually move away from you. 30 feet.
And I cast on the top left one light touch,
Alright, it
which also
gets hit. Takes
Which
8
also
damage from
does-
their light touch.
and also does the elimination damage, which is
An additional
1d6 or 1.
I'll have to add that as a button onto your sheet later. Alright, as it takes 5. Both of those wolves are almost dead.
2 up there.
Hmm?
I can add it myself.
Okay.
Alright, then is that everybody's actions?
Hmm.
I think so.
Wait, I didn't.
Alright.
I didn't act. I only act on the.
Alright,
last
then go ahead and
So
take a
the
move.
answer is no.
Yeah. I think. Oh no, there's people around me. I'm going to attack this one.
Alright, you whack.
Miss. I didn't
And
miss!
connect!
Yes!
The one
This is
time you
what-
say I miss, you actually connect into it for
4 longsword one-handed.
5 slashing damage.
Plus 2. Plus 2. Plus 2. Rage.
Plus 2 more for raging.
Mm-hmm.
7.
Yay!
So
I
much
can
anger.
do math, guys. I can do.
Wow, arithmetic.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, shit. Doing that was out of character. I can't do math. Okay.
Alright, then, if that's everything, then it is now to Direwolves' turns. On their first move, they're after Irina here. Actually, no, Irina is like way more heavily armored. They're after the, they're kind of, it gets a little
Marsed
scuffed. They go
over.
after the beast instead.
Oh no!
For 25 damage onto it.
Oh no!
I think it had freaking temp HP. Holy crap!
3 wolves here, and they see this thunder wave that emanated out. One of them will be going at advantage onto you, Vidi.
At normal.
At normal, as you are protected, as you see that Atreus blocks out one, attempts to block out one of the hits, but it still connects in for 9 piercing damage. As for the other 2,
Oh, my
they attempt-
temporary HP is gone.
they attempt to go after Leopold, who just went for the slash, and it's a disadvantage again, but that is still a 22 and it connects. As the other one is 24 and connects.
Wait,
Leopold, you go
even-
ahead and take.
Even with my shield? Like, how long does it last?
Wait, can you even use that again? That's until you finish a long
Until
rest.
you finish a long
No,
rest.
yeah, but how long does it rest? Is it just for one attack?
One
It's
round.
one turn. One round.
round.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
wait. You also cannot use it while you are raging. Because that's casting a
It's not
spell.
It's not a spell. Oh, yeah, right, okay.
You cast a shield spell.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't consider it as casting a spell. It's just a mundane thing that has the same effect as casting a spell. Like,
Wait,
no.
is
pulling your shield
that-
up and shit like that.
Is that a barbarian subclass?
No,
No,
it's a
it's,
human.
the,
It's a
it's the
human.
human thing. I just didn't think that
Ah.
humans would cast spells naturally.
Yeah. It is in this case, and so you take 17 piercing damage from these wolves, which I believe is half because you're raging, right? So that
Yeah.
would be 4 plus 5. No, 4 plus 4, so 8 damage total.
Okay.
All right. You all should have no trouble clearing up the rest of these wolves. Right, you have more than enough damage to finish it off this turn. Irina alone, I think, is going to just. Yeah, one slash for one slash on the other. They are both dead.
I want to attack with my green flame greatsword.
All right,
Are you-
swing down.
Sorry,
And-
I didn't mean to do it at advantage.
It's fine. They're going to die anyway. As you see that this one takes 8 slashing, 1 fire pierces over here, an Eldritch Mew flies out, pushes them back 10 feet as a shadow wave blasts out and finishes all 3 of them off, along with a light touch just desecrating their corpses as an extra flourish on it. The
Cool.
piles of corpses.
I want to apologize to Leopold for accidentally hitting you with my thunder wave. I just learned that spell. I don't know what I'm doing.
I put a hand on your shoulder and say, "You did very good."
And
The
I
wolf
put a
with the
hand
blood
on
is
your
down.
shoulder and heal you for 2.
Okay. Irina returns back to the campfire. Okay,
You are a good friend.
pause for a second. This isn't normal. Let me start off by saying this.
Oh, that's good at least.
Maybe this fella here might know
Oh,
some more.
yeah, we could ask. We have one live that we could ask.
Yeah, it's still within 10 minutes.
Hey, any reason why a bunch of you and your buddies are coming at us?
Master commands.
Master.
Oh, Strahd's being
Oh.
an ass.
You have already. Who's your master?
They like glowered her teeth out in such a way that Two Fangs show.
Oh, are they still
Strahd?
under the effects of my animal friendship?
Yes. That they're not like doing that in an aggressive way towards you. They're
Damn,
just
They
are
were
we
saying it was a
interrogating an
vampire.
animal?
They're saying Strahd, yeah, like a vampire.
Oh. Hmm.
I mean, technically there are other vampires around here, he said.
I
Do you
guess
know
ask
where
him
your master
then.
is right now? I would like to pay him a visit for the courtesy that he's shown us.
You see them gesture in a certain direction. Do any of you have any sense of like a compass, anything that can really indicate direction outside of like? There's no sun, mind you, to like know your north, east,
Yeah.
southwest.
I
mean,
do.
I have proficiency in nature. I don't know.
I have.
Survival
I have
proficiency.
Outlander.
Does
Can I
Outlander let you?
examine the moss?
Yes.
The
it
mo-
does. Wait, let me find it.
You examine the moss. Amazing.
And
It's
identifying
mossy.
moss.
You think you could
Yep,
put this in a
moss.
salad?
Can the wolf take us there? It has his he can take us there, right?
Yeah. I'd say your memory of geography would allow you to kind of like know. Like you just fly up into the area real quick and kind of get an idea. They gesture toward the southwest area.
Oh.
That's definitely not where we think Strahd's castle is, right?
No, you saw Strahd's castle near the village of Barovia, in fact.
Yeah, and that
Yeah.
is in fact the opposite direction of Strahd's castle.
Maybe it's the
Yeah,
guy that
fuck
bit
God.
Doru. Or
Doru.
whatever.
We
Yeah.
do know there are other vampires here, so. Well, do we want to investigate this master, or do we want to continue towards the other city and hope they leave us alone for the
Well,
journey?
hold on. Let me go ahead and ask. Yeah, like go ahead and ask. Like, is that the rest? Is that all the rest of your buddies, or are there more that we should be expecting?
Always more.
Yeah, we need to.
How
we need
far
to take
away
care
is
of
the
this
the
monster.
village city place?
Irina goes, they always said it was like 30 miles away. Not even halfway there yet.
Wait, we traveled like 20 miles based on the map.
Yeah.
Damn. It's really annoyed. They're like inside their mind, right? Like they just see like a little image of I even forgot their name. Names.
And
Technically, it could be 30 miles in a straight line, but we're definitely not traveling in a straight
Yeah.
line.
Alenka, they have a mental image of Alenka just being oopsie.
Okay, wait. We need to figure out how far the city is.
How
right?
far is,
'Cause-
okay. How far is the master? First of all, how far is this other thing that we're trying to, the other potential place for us to go? Like, how far to the southwest are we talking?
Detailed questions are most likely not going to yield very good results from a net.
I feel like just, look, we don't need the miles, but if we just ask it how far,
Yeah.
like it could say like a day's travel or like half a day's travel. That's
You ask about it in terms of days, and it seems to have the wolf seems to have no concept of what a day is.
Yep, I figured as much. I would
There's
not
no
have asked-
sun.
There's no days here.
It's just there's
There's no
hours.
time.
Wait, just
Little
ask the
time.
wolf how long. The wolf
Yeah,
wolf might
yeah.
have a general understanding of time, but it just doesn't know what a day is.
yeah. How long?
You guys are giving these
How-
animals too much
How
credit.
long in whatever terms that it could do?
It says it hasn't slept yet.
Okay, so within a day.
Well,
Probably
me
within-
heckin' neither, buddy.
You say as you've been interrupted from your rest cabal.
All right.
So,
well,
the-
you've been through a lot. How about you tag along with us? And screw your master. He doesn't seem like a great guy, anyways. Look at
Make a persuasion
Look at
check
him.
at disadvantage.
Okay.
I give you
Wait, hold on.
guidance.
Hold on. Let me just check animal friendship real quick.
You're just
it is essentially charmed by me. So I don't know how that factors into this, but I'll go ahead and roll it. You said a what? What kind of check again?
hold on. If it's charmed, it may actually confer advantage on this, which may cancel it out. Let me see. Yes, advantage on ability checks to interact socially. So yes, it is canceled out. It is just normal with a 1d4 bonus from your guidance.
1d4 plus 1.
All right. So with my persuasion, you said.
Yep.
Plus 1d4 because of what? Guidance. Okay.
Guidance, and then plus 1 from Cheerful Song.
Cool.
Damn.
Hey.
Nice.
And then a
You even
d4 on.
persuaded me. I'm kidding.
Yeah, it's
23.
you see the direwolf responds back to you. I'm tired. Okay.
He just gives him a pat on the head, scratches behind his ears. Good boy. All right, now let's go visit this master.
Wait, okay, so if we go, we haven't had a long rest yet. We'll be exhausted. So.
We probably will be, but I don't think I don't think we're gonna get any long rest here. That's for certain.
Well, okay,
Try one more
so
time.
I have a way to potentially find out how far away the city is, walking on foot, following the path.
Wait, okay. Are we trying to get to the city or trying to get to the...
Like, if we can get to the city in the same amount of time, I'd rather go to the city.
Take a long rest there and be ready for the Oath after.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know if we're going to be able to get a long rest. If we're going to be attacked by wolves every hour.
Yeah,
Yes.
we won't get a long rest. We have to go to
That's
the
why we're
city and
saying
get a
if
long
we
rest
go
there.
exhausted, like if we have to walk exhausted somewhere, then let's walk to the city so we can take a long rest when we get there.
Yeah, I agree. What does
Right.
the Barker's Archive do? Like, why is it?
It's
Useful.
my
Yeah.
it's my patron feature.
Mm-hmm.
So it's I'm just planning to go there to figure out how far the city is on foot, following the path that we are following.
All right, you all kind of see Nameless just kind of space out for a second.
Yeah. Do you guys want to come with me, or I can go by myself?
I'll go.
Probably easier.
I'll
Okay.
go.
You can't make a single sound if you go.
Maybe.
I'll go.
Okay,
Fine.
I go. Andraste stays.
No,
Okay.
I want to come.
No,
Right. Let me go
10
ahead
of you
and,
can go. Literally, the entire party can go if they want. It's just that the rule is you can't make a sound or bad things will happen.
Fulu
Yes.
stays outside because he's
Andraste
concentrating on a
stays.
spell currently.
You can go ahead and put yourself over inside of this little box over here if you are going to space out along with the cat. Yeah.
So what happens in there?
They are seeking knowledge.
I'm just going there, yeah, to find out some knowledge.
Yeah, but the wolf can't go in because he will make noise.
I'm not gonna go
And-
inside. I'm gonna keep an eye on both my new wolf pal and my and Gertruda.
Time
Yeah,
doesn't
the problem,
pass
the
in there,
problem
so
is
it doesn't look like anything to us. But
Yeah, it will just kind of
Yeah,
happen.
it just
Yeah,
kinda
the problem-
happens.
the problem is wait.
I'll
time
have a
doesn't
piece
pass
of
there.
paper to write. Or I can minor illusion things. Communicate with you guys.
Does minor illusion have a
Yeah.
vocal component?
It does not.
Okay.
You could also take the bracelet and just
We don't-
write notes on the
I do
bracelet.
have one of the bracelets already.
Oh yeah, we can also do that.
Yeah, the
But
point
we
is the
don't-
party is essentially split, and they attack
No,
us.
it's not split because it takes no time.
They're
Time
basically
does not pass.
it's like
So
they go
a
in
blink.
there and they come out
Oh,
immediately.
okay.
Yeah, it takes
I
a
thought it was
blink.
the opposite. I thought it was the
No.
opposite. Like if time doesn't pass there, okay. Fair
Okay.
enough.
Then if it's the three of you all enter, right? You like got up next to Nameless as you're engulfed in shadow momentarily, and before you stands endless rows of bookcases extending in every direction as far as you can see into pitch black darkness.
Okay,
Also
so
curious, I want
I
to.
walk up to the index and write down my question. How far? Sorry, what was the name of the city again?
What tool are you using to write down with?
I have a ink pen.
Okay. You pull out an ink pen, right? Just, it's like deathly silent in here. So silent. Make the stealth check at advantage as you were writing with this pen.
Okay.
Note the DC for this is not high, right? It's not like this is making much noise. Just the tiniest. Okay. So, yeah, like you know how to be just careful with this thing, right? Not even the lightest peep as you write out something.
So following the path that we are currently following, how long would it take us to get to the city at our current speed? Whatever the city name is.
Vallaki. You know how to spell it. You have no trouble spelling it. If you do that, then by walking.
Like whatever the speed we were going at today.
This information shouldn't be too hard to find. What's the check again for it? I recall it being something.
Let's see.
Like what type?
Inside the earth. Looking. Oh, charisma.
Okay. Note that you will not have the +5 on this one because that's cheerful song and guidance would have only affected the first. No, it would have been used for the stealth check in that case. Either way, the 20 was enough. Go ahead and roll the requisite check. Yeah, you don't have. That's a charisma save.
Yeah, it's a charisma save.
Oh, it's a charisma save for game. Okay.
Yeah, must make a charisma saving throw with a DC equal to the.
It is not difficult to find this information. You see back the words 60.
60 miles? Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's just
there's a
60?
little MI next to it, Miles.
Okay.
Doesn't say how.
Wait,
long.
I asked how long though. Okay.
Oh,
well,
how long? I think you said how.
How fast? Sorry. How much did we travel today?
You traveled 16 hours worth?
Which is how many
And
miles?
how far? How many miles
Oh.
did we travel?
In 16 hours of travel, you managed to get 30 miles.
So
Okay,
another
so it's gonna
32
take us 2 more days.
hours.
So it'll be
non-stop
half a day
travel.
travel?
No, it'd be 32
No,
hours
it'd be 2 more. Yeah, it'd be 32 hours. 2 more days.
of travel.
Yeah.
Split across
Wait, what?
however many days it takes.
Wait, we traveled 30 miles in 16 hours. It's gonna take
Yes.
us 16 miles away.
No, we
We
traveled
30 miles in 16 hours.
and it's 60 miles away.
So it's half a
Walking
day's
directly,
travel?
yes.
It's 60 miles.
Oh, 6D? Oh,
Yeah, so
60.
oops.
Yes, it is not 16 miles. It is not 68 miles. It is 60 miles away by walking.
Could also ask about the boss. Says Blair.
60.
That might be harder to find, but
what do you want me to ask? More
just how
specifically?
far is the lair of the direwolf that we
Okay.
befriended?
I will scratch that question into the index as well.
Alright, go ahead and make the stealth check at advantage, and then go ahead and make the charisma save right afterward. You're unsure how... The stealth check passes with flying colors. You're unsure how difficult this information will be to find. Sorry, just checking something. What happens if you fail it again?
If they fail, they gain a level of exhaustion, but might still find the location of the correct home or school at discretion of the index.
Then you ask the index this information, and you are overwhelmed. As you do take... I'm looking for where exhaustion tracking is. Here it is. You do incur a point of exhaustion from that.
Okay. Huh.
And the only thing you get is the generalized direction southwest, similar to what the wolf had previously mentioned.
Okay. Is that all the questions we have?
Probably.
Okay. I minor allusion to say, who else is here? Leo, Viri, and Andraste to ring the bell at the same time, and we all come back.
Alright. Ding 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 ding.
That was very peaceful. I like this place.
Perfect silence finally.
Nimbus,
You're like,
Nimbus tells them, you'll like that place until you make too much sound.
Well, then I never make too much sound and I'll still like it.
Alright, you were all
Holy
back
shit,
here.
Worse.
I don't like it.
Oh,
I couldn't
wow.
sing.
Wait, how do I take away the... Oh. Got it.
I regret using my rage. That was unnecessary.
The twilight continues.
Well, we still have.
Thanks.
We know it takes 2 days for us of pretty much non-stop travel to reach the city. We don't know how much will be attacked along the way. Like maybe this guy is only like attacking us when we're so far from them, or maybe he's gonna attack us the entire time. We don't know.
What a jerk.
We also know that it's probably a day or less to reach wherever this guy's lair is, but we don't know how strong he is, and we don't know in what state we'll be when we do reach him.
We also didn't start getting attacked until we stopped moving.
Sorry. Also, when we're falling asleep. So Atreus is gonna go ahead and ask the wolf, are you under orders only to attack sleeping adventurers?
Your animal friendship is beginning to expire, so this will probably be the last question you have time for.
You mean
wait,
speak with animal?
animal-
Animal friendship
speak with
last sleep. Okay.
Sorry, animal friendship 24. Speak of animals is 10 minutes, right? This has been a lot of, like, that's reasonably at like the tail end of 10 minutes. As you ask this question, as they go, don't know, simply told. Nash.
All right. It's been a pleasure speaking to you, as I no longer understand him, and I just pat him on his head again.
They let you pet them.
I think maybe we should still try to do a long rest with two people like strolling with the cart and then swapping when the rest are rested or something. Like half the party in the cart, the other half moving for the first day and then the opposite.
Oh, you mean like some sort of synchronized sleeping with just moving the cart to carry the
Yeah.
sleepers?
Yeah. That way the first half of the party can sleep in the cart and like the second half will take the cart for like a day's worth of travel because we have 2 days, right? And then
So only half of us will be exhausted.
Yes. No, but then the second day we'll just swap. Does that make
Well,
sense?
I mean, for the first one, there's gonna be half the party that's exhausted,
Yeah, but
which
we
is
get to the
fine by me.
city-
I'll take the first watch. I'll push the cart while some of you guys sleep.
yeah, I
Imagine
will.
sleeping.
Yeah, I can push
I would
that
be willing to
too.
do that too. Like, let's just get a bunch of, like, a bunch
Okay,
of
we
us,
should
like,
split it evenly though between the
Yeah.
How
people
many?
that
Wait.
have higher
How
strength.
many elves do we have? That's it.
elves.
Actually,
What racial
yes.
feature does the elf have? That would help.
Meditation, which means they take a long rest, and I think it's 4 hours they take a long rest.
It's
Something
true.
like that.
Okay.
Trans.
Their 4 hour their long rests are much shorter compared to us.
Which means they should be the first ones to sleep, because then they'll be back out the soonest.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know
I
about
agree
you
with that.
guys, but that's a myth.
Yeah, I think twice as long as the rest.
Okay.
But
So-
am I the only elf here?
I think so, yes.
Yeah.
I believe so.
I'll take the first watch. I can push you guys in the cart. I'm plenty strong. Heck, you can get the wolf to help me out here too. Maybe if he really wants to.
You can also have my beast to help push the cart.
Okay, how about
Wait,
we
can't
do...
my skeletons just do it and then no one has to push the cart?
There's
but we still
probably
need
better people to be.
I don't think that the skeletons are strong enough to push all of us.
Yeah, but
Well, the
still need
country's only
people-
so big, so
We still need people awake to keep
yeah, we
watching.
still need people
Yeah.
awake. But like the
Okay,
skeletons.
how about this? Atreus, Viri, Andraste, and Nameless take the first watch. Cabal, Fulu, Leopold, and Fenrir sleep.
Or
And then
go and
the
check
other
that out.
way. Okay. Basically, I just did Atreus, Andraste, Nameless, Viri, and the rest of them are sleeping. Cabal, Fulu, Leopold, and Fenrir.
I think
Self
one.
or
I
Fenrir.
think one of me or Fenrir should be awake. I'll be awake if Fenrir doesn't able to.
What do you mean?
But well, I think one of the two healers should be up.
Oh. Like. Wait, who else is a healer other than.
You have
The
a healing
healers
spell?
should probably also sleep because they're gonna be the ones that want their spell slots back.
I have enough bow slots right now.
Can I
Leopold
just
just wants
sit in a
Irina to
cart
do everything.
long?
Let's
Can
get
I sit
Irina
in
to
a cart
kill
long
wolves.
enough to take a short rest? Wait, actually, I didn't use any.
Yeah, you can easily take it. You can take
Well,
a
Unless
we
you
shot
guys
at
want more
Kurt.
healing elixirs.
We got a short rest, so that's fine.
We did
Oh.
get short rest.
Is
yeah.
anyone still injured?
No, just
My
I.
panda is.
Oh, fair. How injured is your panda?
It has 4 HP
Oh,
out of 20.
Then, are you continuing on this journey? We'll end the session soon.
I guess
Yeah,
we'll be
I
part
think-
of the first group, but
I think
we'll
that's the
continue
plan.
journey.
Synchronized sleepings with
Mm.
some people pushing along the rest, while the rest.
Yeah,
gets some
I
rest.
think. Okay, if Fulu wants to be a part of the first watch, then Andraste can sleep. How about that? Or Nameless. Because we need both me and Atreus to push the cart.
How many people do you think we need to fight whatever comes attacking
I
us?
think it would be fine
No,
4 on 4.
when we're fighting, we're fighting, everyone wakes up, right?
But then no one will get a long rest ever.
Wait, the long rest has to be uninterrupted? 6
Yeah.
hours uninterrupted?
Yeah, it has to be uninterrupted.
There's like a 1 hour leeway on it, right? But like, between everything that's happening, packing up carts, getting people associated. What's going
But,
on?
like, just combat
yeah,
itself
yeah,
will probably be combat itself will be too taxing to
How
be
long
part
does
of a
it
long
take
rest.
to do a long rest?
Hey, we'll
8
we'll,
hours.
we'll,
Eight.
we'll
8
continue a
hours?
short rest count towards exhaustion or no?
No, a short rest do nothing for exhaustion.
And
Okay.
since Nameless is exhausted, perhaps Nameless being in the sleeping group wouldn't be.
Yeah.
terrible.
oh, I'm not exhausted anymore. Once I walk out of the archive, it goes away.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's just while you're in the archive. Okay.
Okay,
Mhm.
so then let's do 3 people sleeping and 5 people pushing the cart. Because that way we can probably fight off whatever it is without.
And but then the
interrupting.
reverse happens when we have 3 people awake and 5 people sleeping. They have to
No,
fight
we'll
off
just
people.
rotate. We'll just rotate 3 people to sleep and then the next 2.
The people sleeping can't. They won't keep sleeping during a fight. I don't think that's going to work.
You'd
There's
feel
no
like it's
rule that says
true.
we can't.
I
Yeah.
mean, you may be awake, but
You
you
can
probably
ignore
just,
it.
Like, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
keep sleeping.
As long as
Yeah,
you don't
you-
get
you-
up and start fighting.
yeah, like
you could-
a long rest, you don't have to be sleeping. It's just doing light activity.
yeah,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
I would say combat is
So-
way too much
Yeah,
for.
so if you don't
Yeah,
take part in the fight, then you can keep
Yeah.
long resting.
That's correct. If you just laid down, even if you weren't like sleeping, like something wakes you up and you just keep trying to go back to sleep, that would still count as part of a long rest.
Another option. Is it possible to make a tree house during this time? Like we go near the woods, get some trees,
We
put
could
some
all
chains
sleep in the
them,
trees, I
put-
guess.
and sleep on the trees. Yeah, the wolves can get there.
I guess. I mean,
that
then
that
they-
seems
That's dependent on if he only sends wolves after us.
yeah, that too.
Yeah, but a lot depends on a lot, right? So
It just seems the least safe option to me.
okay.
While you're figuring this out, at least I'll just move you forward a little bit for as much as like is safely possible.
Okay.
I think that, like, and Andrasa can stay awake the longest, right?
Correct.
No, she can rest for the shortest time.
Yeah, Andraste will be able to get up the soonest.
Yeah, then like let's get Andrasa to sleep first.
Yeah, I think that was the general idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, she sleeps on the cart during this time. It sounds like
And
a good
I'm
idea.
sorry, what does exhaustion do?
It has a variety of effects. For example, the first one give you disadvantage on ability checks, and it just kind of gets progressively worse from there.
Yeah, it sucks.
Like half
And then you
speed.
die.
Like one tick of exhaustion is not so bad. That's why I'm willing to stay up for the first one. However, I don't plan on taking 2 points of exhaustion, which I don't think we'll get to that point. I think as long as we're making progress like this, I think we'll be fine. I think at worst we're gonna take 1 point of exhaustion and have disadvantage on skill checks, but we're not making skill checks in combat, so.
Speaking of, it has been about an entire day worth of, like, not having a long rest so far. Like 24 whole hours. Some of you have been pulling carts in combat, getting the occasional bit of a shut-eye on these short rests, but it is time for all of you to make your Constitution saving throws.
Oh, what about the ones that are currently resting?
Well, they still haven't had a long rest in 24 hours, right?
Oh, okay.
Oh god.
It's okay. I expected that with
You
least 1 point
go,
of exhaustion.
girls.
Are you still on
Super healthy cat.
Are you supposed to be?
Alright, I'm gonna have it added to your sheet in just a second. Give me a moment. I was just checking what the DC was for long rest exhaustion. I think it's DC 15, but I am double checking. It might actually be higher than that. I know it's a note that it was printed inside of Xanatar's Guide to
Wait,
Everything.
if this determines who gains a lower exhaustion, let's just put the people who get exhausted to sleep first.
Yeah, I'm trying to find. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay. So, fortunately, going an entire day without sleep is uncomfortable, but it's not impossible to avoid the effects, as the DC for 1 day without sleeping is a DC 10 that will get progressively worse by 5 every additional day. Let me add the exhaustion tracker on.
Oh man, so 3 of us, me, Leopold, and Veneral, all the melee guys got exhausted.
Yeah, because we
I
pulled
haven't.
some war.
Yeah,
Also
if
in
it's
the
that
damn
easy, then we
cart.
can
I haven't. I'm not exhausted, so I'll be fine to.
Yeah, so we'll just
carry
have the exhausted
caravan.
people sleep, and everyone else will. Or
There you
or
go.
travel.
Whoever fails the Constitution save is gonna sleep. Easy. We figured it out.
Nice.
Figured it out. Our tanks are sleeping, but it's alright.
Well, I'm kind of a tank too, so it's fine.
Half our tanks are sleeping. Most of our tanks.
Atreus does not really like how that plan bolts works out, so he'll probably just stay up anyways. I already got it.
Alright, that worked out.
I already got the CJ.
Alright, I was just making sure it's on everybody's sheet. Oh, I'm almost done. Okay, I think I got the exhaustion tracker on everybody's sheet now. You should now see it near the center. Oh, right, I forgot one roll. Give me a second.
Oh, exhaustion level. I see it.
Yeah, Irene's fine. They've handled worse.
Okay, Arena is a melee class, so it's sleep Atreus.
Alright,
Wait,
Arena can
can't
probably.
Arena pull the cart?
Yeah, I'm pulling the
Irene-
card, guys.
Irina has
I don't
definitely
think we
been
should.
helping out.
No. Irina pulls the cart, everyone sleeps.
Oh no.
It's just
no.
Irina
No.
everything.
We're not doing that.
No. I vote to veto Andre.
Alright, you get about 4 hours in, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get about 4 hours in. When you stumble across a place that looks extremely ominous, as with this is probably a good spot where we can end the session.
Oh boy.
I mean, it would look more ominous
not
if,
on a
you could actually...
cliffhanger.
Yeah, we are ending on a cliffhanger.
Oh,
Wait,
Can't
also,
do
who
that.
needs to long rest to regain spell slots?
I do, but I have enough spells right now, so.
Most
yeah.
of my
I need
stuff
to
gets
rest
refreshed
to
on short
regain my
rest.
rage.
Oh my, that does not look good.
You are traveling down a path. Multiple
Oh,
spider
hope no
webs
one
seem to be covering the area.
arachnophobia.
Nope. That does not look good.
You can go ahead and all
Fine.
put yourself at the south, as that is where we will end the session, traveling through this web-infested path.
Oh,
Is
and
the-
Jay, I can have 8 creatures now, right?
No, still.
Since we
Or,
killed so many wolves.
Why is your
it's
character
still
so
sorry.
big?
I'm working on it.
It's the shield. It's just a really big shield.
There we go. Hold on, let me see. So it would have been 1 to reassert, 1 to summon another. No, because I think there's.
Oh, do I get
because it would-
6, right?
I'm trying to think about what the limit on that would be, because it would have been, if you, let's say you had 4, right? You would use 1 to summon another, but you would need your other spell slot to reassert control.
Oh, that's true. So I can only do 1 more per long rest. So
I think
can have
so.
5
Yeah,
right
because
now.
because otherwise you wouldn't be able to continue reasserting control over them.
Okay. Works for me.
All right. Yeah. So
I think all that's missing is the Irina and the wolf.
yes. The wolf isn't a card. They're not fighting. They are way too wounded.
Oh yeah, that's fair enough.
Okay, so wait, who's in the cart right now? It's
Wait, does the wolf need healies? Take all my healies.
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 It
What's the wolf at?
was just pretty wounded. Actually, it would have a short rest stuff too. Okay, yeah, it's
I think
it's more
it
healthy. It still has no inclination to fight alongside you though. Just because it's passively neutral toward you doesn't mean it wants to fight.
Yep.
And especially because you can't even speak to it.
I mean, it's still friendly towards me, but
I
yeah.
can try.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's friendly in like a neutral kind of way. Like an acquaintance essentially.
Yeah. I mean, he probably was somewhat peeved when I dissed his master, but you know what? That persuasion though.
I'll fix these token sizes eventually. All right, and there we go. That's going to be the end of Curse of Strahd session 4.
just
Okay,
the end of Curse of
great.
Strahd.